Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? All you have is your fire. So, the Ghost Files isn't gonna actually be as long as I thought it was gonna be because I thought I had missed more episodes, but that is okay. It's still gonna be longer than usual, so it's good that we started early. How are you doing, Hoopster? Good drawing on paint with the mouse's paint? Oh my god, what are you drawing? Oh, Hoopster. I don't know if you were here yesterday when I was talking about this, but okay. I was gonna do art yesterday, I think, and I don't know where the charger for my drawing pen is. And I was just so sad. I wanted to do drawing so badly. I don't have my animation stuff with me. Oh, oh my god. Oh, so you're doing like art with the mouse. Oh no. Oh, good god. Oh no. Billy! It is Mumday's birthday. Yup, yup. I know. I know. It's Mum's birthday today. No, the app Paint. No, but okay. Billy, thank you so much for the 8 months. That's crazy. Oh my god, 8 months? Yo? Okay. This is weird, okay, because everyone who has a 1 year badge now are were my first subscribers, so they all have like founder badges, right? So I haven't seen the year badge thing. Like you know how like Billy, you have like a purple badge and Hoopster has a red badge. Um, like people don't have the yellow one, which is the 1 year, because they're all my founders, because so that's gonna start happening soonish, in maybe a couple months, where there's people who weren't my founders who are going to have badges that are gold or yellow. And I'm oh my god. Billy, how are you doing today? We're watching Ghost Files. I usually do hand drawing, but it is at college. Oh, fair enough. It is Mumsa's birth. I know. How is Philza and Mumsa's Minecraft been going? Because I saw that he went live and he did that. I hadn't watched any of it though. Brave stories. Much cute. That makes sense. Are they still live? Yeah, that's really cute. I'm gonna watch it later, obviously. Today I went for a walk. I got breakfast. Ooh, so I'm entering I feel like I've talked about this on stream before. I didn't get to watch it so far. I'm sure it's very cute. I haven't been able to watch it either. Um, I'm entering like a writing contest, and I finished the story. Like I finished like the rough draft of the story. I'm gonna type it up and then I'm going to make it longer because it's probably gonna end up having to be a little bit longer than it is right now, and polish it up and everything like that. And then I have to send it to people to people to read it, see if it's good enough. And oh my god, I like if I get this writing contest, oh my god. Like I'm sure I've talked about it before, but I'll talk about it again. It's like for like Rusty Quill, so the people who make the Magnus archives, they're doing a writing contest, and if you win, then they um then they will like produce it and stuff for you and it'll go on their feed. And oh my god, I just want that. I am kind of early for once. Hello, Dorky! How are you doing? You are early. I haven't been live for that long. I wanted to do an earlier stream today. One, because there's a bit of stuff I want to do today and I didn't want to go really, really late. And also, I really like doing earlier streams on Fridays so that people on the East Coast can actually like watch it without it being 1 a.m. Alright, how are you? I'm doing great. I like did a lot of stuff today. You know, like usually on Fridays I let myself sleep in until like 10, but then I'm like, oh, but like the whole day is gone. And today I was like, you know what? Let's try getting up at the same time that I usually get up and we'll see how I feel. And like honestly, I feel so much better for it. It feels like I actually got like stuff I wanted to do done today. Like I've been actually editing and stuff like that. Like after stream today, I'm gonna do some more editing and some writing and like, oh my god. And I'm excited to do it, which is like great. Because for the past little bit, I haven't been excited to do it. Oh my god, I'm so excited. But oh my god, I'm so excited for Ghost Files today. Oh, oh my god. I think my sister was talking about the new one that came out and said that it's quite good. I'm gonna be get some soup. Be right back. All right. Took a little journey to the unknown. And I came back changed, yeah, I can feel it in my bones. But the forces that our eyes can't see, and the darkness got a hold on me. Holy darkness got a hold on me. Oh, da 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 da. Oh, da 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 da. Now, baby, have I been away? My ages, no, I say it's only days. Oh, this is such a good song. I like the first time I heard this song, I think was in Over the Garden Wall playlist, and it just fits it so well. Ah, darkness got a hold on me. Emptying what the darkness does, holding back to who I was. I've never been away so long. Like the ways are gone. Yours and I'll show you mine. Maybe in the woods tonight. Oh, da 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 da. This is such a good song. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Youth is stranger than in all their dreams. Oh, the darkness got a hold on me. And see what the darkness does. Wonder who I was. Ain't never been away so long. Follow me through the endless night. Hear my tears alive. Be yours and I'll show you mine. In the woods tonight. Oh, da 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 da. Oh, da 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 da. Atlas, hello. How are you doing? We're doing Ghost Files today. I'm doing homework right now, so sorry if I'm not on a very active channel right now. Oh, Dorky, do whatever you like. If you want to vibe here and do homework, like a little like buddy system, go right ahead. I say this to people, like I am very much also not an active chatter, like ever. Like my friends can attest to this. I just simply don't chat. Yes, Catjam. I'm doing good. I'm glad. It's cozy time. It is cozy time. It is a time to be cozy and watch Ghost Files, you know? Hello. How's everyone doing? Yeah, I mean, like, it is, well, it hasn't been raining as much as I thought it would, to be fair. Um, like, I went for a walk this morning and went, like, and got breakfast and everything. And yeah, and it was raining on my way there, but not on my way back. It was kind of nice. It was really nice. And I finished, I was telling chat before while I was doing the starting stream that um, that I was, oh my god, sorry, I lost my train of thought. That I had finished writing my hello. I had finished writing my my story for the writing contest that I'm entering. Like it's not like finish, but it's like there's a beginning, middle, and end, and I just kind of have to like add bits into it to make it more spooky, put more like description and everything like that into it. And like, polish it, make sure it has like the right vibe and everything. Because so Rusty Quill has given like a very like a description of what they want, and I want to stick to that description as like much as possible, right? So it's not supposed to be written like a statement. Like they want it to be spooky and like all that sort of stuff, right? And they want it to be easily like producible in an audio format and everything like that. So not a lot of dialogue and everything like that. So I had to change a few things so that there's not a lot of dialogue because right now it does. But yeah, I'm sick right now. No, I'm so sorry, Huffle. Huffle, make sure to drink lots of water. I'm very broke right now and everything sucks. I'm so sorry, Keith. It'll get better. It'll be better. Yeah, it's hard, you know? But yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. I don't like if my entry doesn't win, I'll probably like ginger ale. Ginger ale will make you dehydrated. Also drink water. It's simply not. Water is the best, actually. You really need to also be drinking water because like ginger ale is literally like it makes you dehydrated. I also want soup dumplings. That's good. That sounds good. Bubbles help stomach go fizz. I could see that. Yeah, but still water. And so my tarot draw today showed just how bad I feel. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like, again, like, I don't know what you're asking it, Keith, but if you are just drawing and you're just like, I want a vibe, it's just gonna just repeat back what you're feeling. You need to ask it questions. I don't know if you do or not. Like, you need to ask it questions like, hey, how do I fix this situation I'm in? Or advice, or whatever. What should I be looking for? I do ask questions? Okay. I don't know. It just kind of sounds like how you keep saying that, like, oh, it's showing me how I feel. Makes me think that you are not asking for advice. But I don't know. I don't know what you're doing, obviously. Hello, Tom. How are you doing? Plus, I not feel nauseous somehow. Oh yeah, it does do that. It like obviously, but like water. But also drink water. I'm not saying don't drink ginger ale. I'm saying drink water. Water good. Water very good. So we're gonna be. I was knitting while on the starting stream screen. We're gonna be watching Ghost Files today. Ghost Files. Um. So I haven't been able to hello? Why is this not muting? There we go. I get to see Cakebird is typing and the promote yourself. You're a nerd. So there isn't as many episodes that we've missed as I thought. I thought there was a lot more. But there was 3. So basically there is the debrief from from the Wheatley house. And then there's the haunting of Hobo Hill, and then also that debrief. I would at least want to get through the 2 episodes Um, and then maybe also the debrief. I just realized that they didn't post one this Friday. Did they? Oh, I think there's been delays. I think there's been delays. I do drink water, but I drink more ginger ale now because extreme nauseous. Oh, I'm so sorry, Huffle. That sucks. I feel like okay, wait, I'm my period. Want to die this. Wait, I feel like I'm on my period. Oh no, Tom. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Oh shoot. Everyone is just suffering today. I'm just not telling all of chat what I'm doing / asking, but I do ask questions. Oh, fair enough. It just sounds like, I don't know. Like, obviously, you don't want to tell chat everything that's happening, but it just sounds like it's giving you just what you're feeling back at you. Oh, House was the season finale. Oh, that's why. Okay, that's why I thought there was gonna be more episodes because like I had missed a week, but I guess the week I missed there wasn't an episode. So I guess we're just gonna finish it off. Oh, good. That's good. That's good. Because honestly, at like already, this is gonna be like there is like the episode itself is an hour, and the debriefs are both half an hour. So that's already 2 hours without me pausing and commenting on it. So wait, period on top of being. I don't. I don't know why there was homophobia there, but this is okay. On top of being trans is the worst, not slay. I know. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Tom. Like, yeah, that really sucks. I think it's because like what got automated was being trans, but I get why it was blocked. It's like it's fine. We allowed it. It's fine. But yeah, Tom, I'm really sorry. Like that really sucks, man. Oh my god. I think this puts it as homophobia and transphobia in the same category. It just tells me. It says Autobot says held a message for reason. Homophobia, level 1. Allow will pass it in chat. Yeah, I do have moments of I can't even think of the right question. I'll just vibe check and the deck blunt. Yeah, yeah. I've never done a tarot reading for myself, or anything like that, but I have read on like how it works and everything like that. So like, yeah. That's why I'm just kind of like you have to ask it for advice. You have to ask it for advice. Level 1 homophobia fight. What is your message with homophobia level 2? What qualifies levels? I don't know. It just tells me that. That's just the things. I think if you use slurs, it will do like level 3 is like slurs. But I'm not sure. I don't know. It doesn't tell you. It just like tells you when it happens. I don't know. I'm trans and bi. Okay. I'm not saying you're homophobic. I'm saying Automod held your message for the reason of being like that it detected. Basically, I feel like if you just put the word trans, it will block it because it will assume that you're like making fun of people that are trans rather than saying that you are trans. The book I'm using says learn how to read for yourself first. Okay. Obviously, you have to learn to read for yourself first. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it's like, I have never done it. I've never drawn a deck for myself. I've just read the book. I've never done a reading at all. Also, I remember a random movie I haven't seen since I was 5. Oh, that's fun. Algorithm being stupid. And the algorithm is actually being extremely smart. Because what it's doing is basically, it's just detecting the word. And it's way better for it to just detect the word, assume that it's negative, and then you allow it if it's positive, rather than thinking that maybe it's positive and allowing it in chat, and then everyone sees it, and then you have to delete it. Oh, fair, but I'm still gay. See, Huffle just put trans, and it is homophobia level 2. See, like, because I think the idea there is, like, if people come in your chat and just say, like, the word, like, trans or gay, then they are making fun of you. I've allowed it now, Tom, so it's just gonna allow it now. We're leveling up. We are leveling up. Okay, we need to start watching Ghost Files, otherwise we're gonna be here for a bit. The movie is Avalon High. Forgot that it existed. I feel like I recognize that. Why do I recognize that? Avalon High. Huh. Interesting. Whoa, no more homophobia. Yes. Okay. So yeah, so these are the episodes that I've missed. Like, we've watched this one. Because this was, yeah, because I clicked on this one, and I remember this opening. So we've definitely watched this one. So, first one is gonna be the debrief of that last one. Being trans and lesbian, bi, and non-homophobic. I've already allowed these words, that's why they're allowing them now. It's fine. Dark foreboding whoosh to apologize for this bid being late. Our office Wi-Fi is currently going through its own Mercury retrograde. That's so cool. Alright, debrief from last episode. Hold on, it's, page is too big now. Why has it done this? There we go. Nice. Going Super Saiyan. We have no sound? Oh. You guys should have sound now. There you guys go. We're gonna turn this down though.
Did I hear a whisper in the dark?
Did you hear a whisper in the dark?
In the courtroom. Was there something rocking around upstairs?
It's a movie about the girl reincarnation of King Arthur in the Round Table with a version of Merlin reincarnation. I feel like, again, like I've heard this, but I don't remember. Also, I'm wearing the teeth apple today because I've been thinking about the Magnus archives like all day today. They still haven't opened the Magnus Protocol Kickstarter. I don't know why.
Your burning questions.
Burning questions.
Is sponsored by Get Your Guide.
This
Nope,
episode is
no
brought to
ad.
you by Get Your Guide. Today our started on the unforgettable experience.
Also a very, very sexist villain. That's so cool. Teeth Apple, my beloved. I know, this shirt, that like, the words on the side, like, scratched off because they were so tiny, so it's only the apple left. I have to, like, rewrite them in myself or something at some point.
The last time we went there, not doing a shoot, we did expect a hero's welcome. And we walked up to the ticket booth all triumphant.
We were kind of peeking in, expecting to
Puffing
for them
our
to
chest
sort of,
out,
you know, just like, oh, yes, come on in, sirs. Yeah. You know, it was like, hey, just keeping an eye on the place, you know?
Exactly. And they gave us basically this stare back.
And what'd they say?
Ticket booth is over there, gents. And they had no idea who we were.
That's really funny.
Shock, honestly, it was like one of those moments where you say hello to somebody. You're like, "Hey, Brad," and Brad doesn't remember your name, so they do that kind of, "What's up?"
Yeah. Yo, what's up?
You know.
Did I hear Teeth Apple? Yes.
Yeah.
The Disney Channel movie from 2010.
They
That sounds
welcomed
right.
us with open arms this time. You know, the time we went there to revisit, it might have just been, someone working a summer shift. You know, they don't know who these knuckleheads are.
They should have had our pictures posted.
I mean, they should have. They should take down some of the historical photographs they have in there and put ours up instead.
Good
That'd be
times.
quite
We got
funny.
A lot of good stuff this episode.
I love my
Also,
Rip Magnus shirt.
Beautiful part of town.
It's great.
I have
love
this
San
one, I have a
Diego. I
Grifter's
love
Bone
Old Town
one,
San
and then I
Diego.
have two of the I Was There at the End
It's a
shirts.
lovely house, other than the fact that it's infested.
And I also
with
have some
ghouls.
notebooks. I have a Grifter's Bone notebook and a Teeth Apple
That's why
notebook.
they called us.
That's right. Because we kill them, we capture them, we bag and tag them.
And we put them
Yes.
in the Boogu Containment Unit, which, as you know, powers Watcher Entertainment. So keep watching the show.
The whole thing.
Otherwise we will
They
let you
take
out
the ghosts home and and that's how they
Whoa,
power their
what
show.
about flying?
Yes.
This is a threat.
It's
Real.
a promise, actually. And now a debrief of our investigation of the Whaley House, starting
Okay.
with the evidence.
Static bugs.
Ooh, the evidence. Isn't that fun to get also all that great evidence?
That's right. I mean, and some of this evidence, you just take it, you put it in your mouth, you're just going, that's some tasty evidence. God
What the
damn.
F?
You know?
Yeah.
Anyways, let's start with
Yeah?
the high whisper that I got in my solo investigation. That's the voice of somebody who's
Oh.
already dead.
Oh yeah, this whisper.
Oh, shit. I hear some rustling. I don't like that. Remember. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! I just heard hi.
Oh yeah, like the
Who
the
is
whisper that
that?
just says. I remember that.
Oh my god.
That was terrifying.
Hello? Please don't show yourself. Do not show yourself.
He's
Yeah,
just
that's a
so
whisper,
scared.
huh?
It was. Now, this is one of the rare instances where you hear an EVP live.
Hi.
Kind
Sort
of
of like
sounded
that.
like
It's like that cat we met at Disneyland.
Exactly. Yes, that funny,
We don't know
that funny little cat that spoke to me at Disneyland. Basically, we were at Disneyland. We were at a tiki bar. There was a table in front of us. We're chilling, having drinks. Cat comes up, starts sniffing my little sock, looks up at me, and I look down at it. And at the moment I look down at it, I hear, "Hi," and I was like, "Did that cat just speak to me?" And I was like, "Shh, shh, this cat just spoke to me." And then a second later, a child crawled under the table. There was a little kid under the table that said hi. So I
Which
wasn't
frankly,
crazy.
even scarier.
Yeah, it was weird.
When a little child
Wait,
is
not me
beneath the
forgetting.
table,
I'm wearing my
especially-
Magnus shirt
I
right
didn't
now.
know who the
Yo,
child was.
which
I almost
one?
put my tiki
Yo,
at his
which
face,
one?
but It would have been a waste of
I think I've been to that tiki bar. I definitely haven't. I've never been to
Anyway, this was
Disneyland
like,
or
much like
Disney
that.
World.
This was a high.
It was very clear. I actually really appreciated the fact that Shane tried to say hi again in the episode to scare me because it made the other hi just even better.
When did I say hi? When did I say hi to you?
So because like the wall, this is a small house, so they could hear me screaming outside.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm screaming, something just said hi. So Shane outside the walls goes hi again to try and capitalize on me.
Oh,
already
right,
being
right,
scared.
That one didn't work though.
No, and it's great because you can hear
the
the
black
clear
one with the
difference
green
between
eye
what
with the
a hi
fear
would sound like
surrounding it.
outside
Oh,
versus a hi inside. And I
right,
think that's
right.
amazing. Yeah.
That's ghosts. That's ghosts.
I mean, it's a pretty clear hi, dude. I don't know
Yes.
what else you
No,
want
I mean,
to
That's
it's not
cool.
clear
Much
because you
description,
have
very
to
detailed. I think I know what you're
listen
talking about.
Very intently, and it could be.
There's
I
actually
can
new
remember
merch
listening
up
to
right
people.
now on the Magnus Archives website, and
It's-
like
it
it
had it
has
so
like the
clearly on the
fears as
site.
tarot
I
cards,
was
like
convinced
as
that
stickers
it
and
was
stuff, and
you.
I
So
think
when
I want to
you
buy
did
all
the
the
second hi, I
stickers.
was like, oh, clearly the first one makes
Yeah.
sense. I also want to make that clear because
I
watching the
kind of want a
episode, it could be
spiral shirt,
confusing.
but I don't
There
know.
was in fact an actual hi that happened, and then
real hi.
Shane did a fake one after to try and scare me. There was two highs.
That's right. I gotta have my fun, you know.
And I got to get my evidence, and I got my evidence.
He does
And
have
as
to
I
get
said,
his evidence.
it was
Do
finger
that.
licking.
Do it
Oh,
again.
It was
then
just,
let's go.
it was just, that is delicious. Oh my god, give me more. Could I get a second
It
serving,
looks like
waiter?
there's still some sauce on those fingers. Of
Oh
yours.
wait.
You gotta- what?
Oh my god.
Get it all. Get it all. Oh.
Let's move on to the next piece
Disgusting.
of evidence.
I
This
desire
is
to go into the tiki bar
EVP
now.
of died
Yeah?
in the court.
Why?
The light.
That would be an interesting
Just a
contact
regular,
to make
just
at
a
the
regular
Whaley House.
Selena. There's plenty of Selenas.
That's
out there.
true.
Gomez.
Selena Gomez. She's still alive as far as I know,
Yeah.
though.
Yes.
Uh,
Or maybe she's not.
no, no, that would be a horrible way to break that news.
Did you catch that voice too?
Oh, there's a voice.
Here it is again.
A horrible way to break that news.
This is not a high. This is a died.
This is a died. This is later. We
So-
did-
Okay,
did
when
not
we
hear
watched
this
that
one.
episode, I
So
did
this is
not
a-
hear died, but now
a-
listening to it again, I
Well, the
did.
hi was like hi, hi. It was pretty creepy. I suspect it was Violet. But the died pretty good. We got a lot of good EVPs actually in the courtroom. This house was just active the entire time we were there. Let's move on to the rocking chair creep. You could very easily push me down these stairs if that's something you're into.
The like,
If you get
the
him at the
like,
right
the
angle, that
subtitles
little
are behind.
Antenna on the REM pod could impale him. That'd be funny.
Wait, quiet.
The subtitles are behind. Hold on.
I suspect it was Violet. But the died pretty good. We got a lot of good EVPs actually in the courtroom. This house was just...
The subtitles are just
active
simply
the entire
behind,
time
and I
we were
cannot
there.
fix
Let's
it.
move on to the rocking chair creep. You could very easily push me down these stairs if that's something you're into.
If you get him at the right angle, that little antenna on the REM pod could impale him. That'd be funny.
Oh yeah, the creak. That one was creepy. Because I could hear it each time. Like
Are you moving around? Is somebody moving around in this house?
that's so creepy.
Me?
That's so loud.
What do you hear up there? You got wild eyes.
Dude, it's, oh my god, all the hair standing up on my... Is there a rocking chair up here? One of like my favorite moments in investigating this season where I say actually in the episode, is there a rocking chair up here? And because it sounded like a rocking chair, and you can actually pick it up on our audio recorder, and of course there was a rocking chair, and what's in the rocking chair but a doll.
A little baby doll.
Fucking creepy.
I love all the doll content we've got this season.
Why does
It's
his
so
hair
freaky,
look like that?
you know?
And
Because
no
like I
one
said, the
told
whole
him.
house
No
was
one was
active.
like, "Hey Shane, your hair is sticking up."
Yeah, I mean, do you have any
in the
thoughts on
back.
creaks?
Maybe you should fix
It's a-
that.
It's, yeah, you're right. It's a house.
Yeah, it's an old house.
It's an old house
Yeah.
in a busy neighborhood.
Well,
What do you want? You know,
we got.
it's not
He's
haunted.
just vibing.
and ghosts
Shane is
aren't
always
real.
just
We had a
vibing.
great time.
Shane
Ryan found a lot of
got a
stuff
job
on
at
his
BuzzFeed.
toys.
They're not toys.
Talking about
We're
true
rounding
crime,
the
and he
end
was
of
like,
the
"Yeah, this will
season.
be fun."
You
And
know,
then his
normally that's when I'm
his
sorta
friend
like, hey, yeah,
Ryan
really
showed up
fun.
a little bit later
This is
because
all
it wasn't
bullshit.
Ryan
Aren't we
originally.
having a good time here.
And this guy was like, I like ghosts. And Shane's like, ghosts don't exist. And Ryan's like, all right, let me
tired
fight
of
you
people.
about that. And then
Tired of
continued to do that for about 8
Jesus
years.
Christ, man. I don't think Shane's hair is even blonde. It's just going gray. From all
No, the
ghost
thing
content.
is, like, all the Shaniacs out there, they're pretty quiet for the most part. I just get people, I get the Bugaras online being
The
like,
Shaniacs
well,
are
explain
quiet.
this. And I'm like, I don't have to explain anything. I don't have to explain anything. You have to explain to me how any of this is based in science.
I mean,
Start there.
it's not so much that it's based in science. It's more just we heard a voice. There was nobody there, so what's the voice?
What's our next piece of evidence? REM pod!
Not a good answer.
REM pod!
Also, the REM pod, we got some activity on those stairs as well.
They did,
And we
they
also
did.
got the compass moving, which also
I'm
is
not
now-
buying that one, no.
Yeah, because he freaking didn't record it.
Oh, you friggin'
By the
didn't
way,
even record it, dude!
this whole season, we've just been roasting Shane in our in our edit sessions because we're always like, we need a different angle here. Let's go to Shane's cam, and it's usually just recording his shoes or like recording
No,
a
I'm
wall.
recording you for most of it, but then when we're doing stuff very intently, sometimes I'll not pay attention to it, or I'll zoom
Bro,
in
that's your
very, very
job.
close to your face because I think it's funny in a
Here's
sort of American Beauty sort
Here's a
of way.
direct quote from Sam Young, who's our post supervisor. She actually does a lot of work editing most of these debriefs. She'll enjoy this. This is a direct quote from her. Shane Madej is the worst cameraman I've ever seen.
That's why all my shows are locked down.
It's just because like of course we're on the stairs. I have the compass, and apparently if the compass spins around, you know, because
This is the dumbest bullshit in the world. If a compass isn't even like remotely, if it's just barely not level, guess what? It's gonna be spinning.
it's not gonna spin like the way it was.
Sure, it would.
I don't think it would.
It depends how you're moving it, but unless
But I
it's
wasn't moving it. I
flat
had
on a
it.
table, or like you're just
I
holding
had it right
very
here. I had it holding right here.
Did you pick it up?
No,
Where'd
this
you
is
grab it from?
This is the bottom of the stairs. We were just sitting there,
bottom of the stairs.
and we would have had it on camera.
And it was spinning like the devil done it.
It span like twice. I don't even know if span's a word. Spun. It spun twice. And Shane, he's off looking at the lanterns and shit like that. Like it's crazy. And then
You
like,
did not. You didn't even say anything. You were just
I
like-
did, and I was like, oh, the compass.
And then I snapped.
compass
it.
spinning.
Also, not a great camera. Okay.
The compass is spinning, and Shane, I was like,
Okay.
Shane was like, I'm sorry, I didn't get it, and he laughed.
Because it's look, all due respect, you've got a pretty good. You're pretty discerning when it comes to the tools that you use.
That's right.
And I'm pretty disappointed that you think a compass spinning around is even remotely compelling. It's to me it's akin with dowsing rods. It's fully dependent on you moving stuff.
Yeah, but if I'm holding it like this, and it's,
Yeah,
I
and
don't
it
have
spun
I don't-
around
I don't-
twice.
Yes, it did.
It spun around twice.
I don't know what to tell you, man. It did.
That sounds really scary.
It is scary.
Yeah.
We had a REM pod session also in
It's
the
like,
theater.
I'm
which
so
was very
sorry.
fun.
I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry that scared you.
Seeing.
I'm so sorry.
Bravo! Yeah, yeah.
It did a little flip. It did.
Oh, that's incredible. Encore. Encore.
Guys, what are we gonna do? Like, now that Alice has told me that, like, this is the season finale, what the F are we gonna do on Fridays? There's no more Ghost Files. This is the last one.
No more?
I'm so sorry. I mean, it's not your fault.
Yes, we'd love to see more flashing lights. Come
Actually,
on.
I have a game we can play. Sam and Colby.
Okay.
I've watched a few of their
Pulling out
stuff.
all the tricks on this
They
one.
seem very
We got a ghost to
because both of them
perform for
believe
us,
in
essentially.
ghosts.
And then it also liked our
It's just
performance as well.
so
So
like
Shane, mid-session started to
I
have
don't
some
know.
sort of obsession
Do
with
a little
backflips,
dancey dance.
which
It
he
just
also mentioned
yeah.
later.
On
He can't-
behalf of
maybe
the
it's because he
watchers
can't do
account
backflips.
account
No,
my
can't do a back
apologies. Okay,
somersault.
thank you.
That's the same thing, isn't it?
I don't know. Like I
Somersault
feel like they're
back
funny.
flip
Like I've
is
watched like
fully-
one
Oh,
or
I
two
see.
episodes of theirs,
You're
and
not
they're
gonna do
funny.
those
But they like
infinitely.
really make
Yeah.
evidence out of f all.
But the back somersault you couldn't do because you had a big tummy as a kid,
I had a big tummy as a kid.
which
I was
elicited
a portly little boy in my youth, and then God grabbed to the top of my head
and
and
just
went,
stretched you. Yeah,
like
no,
taffy.
just stretched you out
Yeah.
into this Gumby-like creature. All right, that's enough of the evidence. Let's move on to the next segment called Cutting Room Floor.
Yes. I think, but we can play a new game.
Okay,
I
so this
actually,
is a segment
one of
where
the
we show
games
you
that was on my
things
wish
that
list went
didn't
on
make it
sale,
in
and
the
so I bought it,
episode, but we
and
wish
it's
they did.
kind of
And
cool
this week
looking.
we
It's
have a
not
great
spooky,
piece of
but like
evidence
we can play it.
from Sam
It's called
Gilbert.
Eastward. I have a quick meme for you, Altier. All right, I'm listening. Keith, thank you for the lurk. Jess, I'm listening. So, okay. Driving again? Okay. That's good. That's good. So, I send it on Discord in DMs. Oh my god. Okay, it is a TikTok. Okay. You guys don't get to hear it. Suck to suck. Wait for ads, pretty please. You guys wanna watch it with me? Is that like the idea here? I'm still in ads? No, it's well, now, to be fair, though, it's not really Twitch. Like, I am the person who puts the ads there. At least for most of the time. Ads are done now. I do make it so that it will show you an ad, like a 1-minute ad every approximately 30 to 40 minutes. So, like, to be fair, it's... Anyways. Alright. I hope this is funny. Because we're playing it.
Lessons in not crossing a teenage girl. So
Oh,
I
I've
called
seen
my
this.
goddaughter Bean the other night to ask her what she wanted for her birthday. And while we're talking, she said, I need a good insult for an old person. I asked her why, and she said, just 'cause. So I was like, I don't know. I think the word prehistoric is funny. So anyway, I called her last night, again, to follow up on the birthday plans. And she said, Uncle Mikey, I took your advice. Huh? She said, my bus driver commented on my outfit again. But apparently, she looked at him and said, yuck, I'm 14 years old. I tell you to take a big step back, but I can see you've already taken an evolutionary one. You literally look like you're on the verge of discovering fire. Ew. Then I was like, immediately put your grandmother on the phone. But damn. Lessons in not crossing.
I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't even be mad. What do I have to be mad about? What do I have to be mad about? This is like, this girl has defended herself against this creepy bus driver. What? Like, there's nothing to be mad about. Anyways, back to spooky.
And decided to walk to the graveyard where Yankee Jim is buried. I was taking pictures because it's pretty cool.
I wish you
there.
had an
It's
emotional
so
damage
creepy.
alert.
After
That'd
a
be
few
pretty funny.
minutes, I was alone in the graveyard and started to have this really creepy feeling like something was watching me. I got the heck out of
That'd be
there
a really
pretty
good one.
fast. And then when I got home and was looking at the pictures, I noticed in one of them, it looks like there's a ghost or spirit reaching out from behind a tree. It was pretty creepy, and I hope you guys find something there.
So Sam sent us in a photo where they saw a little person peeking out behind this tree. Let's see if we can recapture it.
Oh, this wasn't in the episode.
Let's try and debunk it.
Where
What
was
does
the
it look
ghost?
like
I
when
think it was
you
behind
stick your head
that
out
tree
there?
that was like,
Okay, let me zoom in actually a little bit.
and it was like peeking out. Oh, so you never said if you had all the videos downloaded. I
Why don't
I
we
do.
walk
I
around
do
with
have
that
them all
SLS, see
downloaded.
if we can find any little skeletons.
You have Fiverr
I'd
and
love
tell her
that.
she did
Crawling out of
great.
their graves.
Real.
Why would we find skeletons?
Yes, Jess. I did download all of them. I do have them all
Playing
now.
the ribs
Yes.
like
Take this
xylophones?
seriously.
I had to
Take
think
it
about that.
seriously.
Come on, no, we
Kidding, I'm
can't.
just
Okay.
kidding.
Sorry, I never
Just
got
kidding,
back to you.
goes
I like
Yeah, go
literally I downloaded
This is
2 of
actually
them.
the tree
People
right
came
here
over to my
where the
house and I
little face
totally
was.
Your eyes
forgot
on
they
the screen,
existed.
Ryan.
Now, just to prove it, here's Shane's little skeleton right there. Look at him doing his little dance. Good
Little
demonstration.
dancey dance.
Oh,
This I don't like
yeah.
as much. But I
All right,
do
your
like the
turn.
thermal ones. I wish they
Take
had
it
the
away.
thermal ones.
Nothing, huh?
And you downloaded the other 2?
Nothing.
Did you put ones later?
Oh.
I have like 5
Imagining a ghost
videos, I
being like,
think.
"Oh," and then just disappearing.
Right back
There
into
was
their
4 in
grave.
total.
Oh,
Okay, then I
there
have all
was
of
again.
them.
You're blowing it.
Spooky little face.
I like
behind
the
the curtain.
thermal
That's what
ones
it's-
better, where like it does heat
Well,
stuff.
one
So
of
like
my
if you see
favorite
someplace that's like
recreations
really
of
really
the
cold compared to everywhere else, or
Yeah,
really really
it's,
warm compared to everywhere
obviously we
else,
didn't
and it
put
doesn't
this
have
in
like
because, you know,
a
look,
good
I'm
answer,
obviously the resident
then
believer,
those are the ones that I
lead
really like.
investigator on the
Should double
show,
check later before I
and,
delete.
Shane's explanation of, well, that could just be a neighborhood
sure I do.
child behind a tree is pretty sound, because it was in fact outside. So, I mean, as much as I'd like to believe, like, it's quite possible that Sam was out there and taking a picture, did not see anybody. And,
Yeah.
you know, and maybe, but in this particular case, it's different when the location itself is not locked down. This cemetery is open to the public. Anybody could be there at any time. We're not
Yeah.
inside
Hope the
Wayne
video
house
comes
with
out
just
soon.
him
It's
and
gonna be
Shane
hilarious.
and I, like,
I don't know about soon,
investigations. So if you can't
but
lock down the
it hopefully will be
investigation,
good when it does come
a
out.
little harder for me to
I have
say
to.
in Sam's
I had to do the
defense
video a
that
little
if
bit
you
differently
were
than I
out
was
there in that
expecting to
graveyard
because
taking a
obviously the
photo
server
and
didn't
someone
work.
was behind
So
you, you'd
I
probably
have
see
to
them.
cut it in a
Unless they
different
were
way.
just taking it very
Soon
casually
in
and
dual
didn't
tier
notice till
standards.
later and didn't
Well,
realize.
I literally
Based on
just
where we
said
took the photo
not.
and where the tree was, if someone was there, they probably would have noticed them. But
I have a
think
bunch of
it
other
might
stuff
be
that
one
I'm
of those
editing as well, and I'm
situations
kind of
where
editing them on a
maybe-
roster.
and maybe I'm
So,
wrong, but maybe Sam took the picture and then they were looking at it.
although Christmas is coming up, and Christmas I'll have a lot
There
more
could've been some
time
kind
to
of, like,
edit
neighborhood
stuff, but I don't think it will
rapscallion
take that
behind
long.
tree
Who
is,
knows?
like-
Who knows?
Or Sam lied or photoshopped.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Finally, it's time for the last section of the show. Qua.
as long as it comes out before the
Q&A
next
for
decade.
all that-
Qua.
Yeah,
It's
fair
quiet.
enough.
Everyone's quawing at home.
And there's not a lot of footage, so like it won't be that much.
When
of a-
I say qua, you say qua.
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 Oh,
You said
yeah,
it,
yeah, I did. I
yeah,
did.
yeah.
I
You
got
guys
too
said it?
excited,
One
sorry.
more time.
When I say qua, you say qua.
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 This is where we answer questions directly from you guys.
There's about an hour-ish total
including
from
2
all of us. Yeah,
questions
exactly. So it's
every
not
week
like that
exclusively
long.
from our patrons over on
But there's a lot of
patreon.com/walter,
pieces that are kind of like
which you can
bloopery.
head
So
on
there
over
might be
to.
like a
And
video,
if
and then
there's
there
no
might be like a
chance to win
bonus
Ghost
part
Files,
at the end of the
we're grateful
video.
for picking questions from a smaller pool of
Or I might put it
That's
as
right,
2 different
and you can
videos where it's
watch the
like
episodes and
a
take
video, and then
part
I'm just
in
like,
it.
hey, these are all like the funny things that were happening before and
that's where we're
after.
behind. And you know what? We've
So
got
far
it.
this season,
Every
no.
one of them, we've gotten them out early. Let's go to the first question. You got one fired up there, big boy.
Matt Harkin
jinxed
from
it.
Patreon says, looks like there's an empty bracket on the helmet. Did Shane break it? And how many times off camera did Shane hit the helmet on a door frame? Which empty bracket is there on the helmet? Is it the weights in the back?
Oh yeah, so we were experimenting.
Hello,
with having
Eric.
weights to
Or you can make a
offset
video of the
weight
gameplay and then a
front
second video
load.
of just the behind the
front
scenes because
heaviness
there's more
of it.
behind the
Frankly,
scenes in
I
the game.
liked the weights.
Yeah, that's what I
The
mean.
weights helped because it balanced out. It made your head heavier in general, but I mean, when you have a head that's your size, I guess it was an extra couple pounds. But for me, it was a little tough.
Yeah, because you got
Shane, looking at the camera like-
tiny head.
No, I
it's
got a nor-
proportional. It's proportional
Well,
to your tiny body.
I got a normal human size proportional head. Shane can't wear beanies.
So if you look at the watcherstore.com, we've got a wonderful series of merch, a great line, some great Ghost Files stuff. You'll never see me modeling any of our hats.
That's
because they simply don't fit my head.
No, and it's also infringes upon
Sneak
his
Snag
contract
has that
with
problem
Acme,
too, where he had to get a
who sells
special
jumbo jets,
order
which
of
is
his
custom.
hat because the normal one didn't fit his
Evan,
head.
oh, how do y'all go?
Had a
through
panic
all the
attack because of
audio
my
and
teacher
listen
and
to
she made me
things? I
sit
feel
there
like
while
with
the other
how
kids
loud you have to
ridiculed me.
play
Oh,
to
Eric,
hear
I'm
some
so
things after
sorry.
6 hours, it'll blow your eardrums. LOL. You know what, Evan? You're right. And in fact, sometimes I worry that I've developed tinnitus, to be honest, because I have had several instances where the audio was so loud all of a sudden that like my ears literally rang for a little bit after, and
That's bad.
I've been concerned. And we also have an in-house paranormal investigator in addition to myself who does the primary look through of all of the footage and the audio. A goddamn hero, Rebecca Castaneda. She does a great job stringing out all the evidence. It was something that for a long time I did just by myself.
Yeah.
And I lost my mind eventually. So thank God for her, and the two of us together drive everyone else in the office.
Guys, I just realized
Crazy.
that
Shout out to
Ninjor
Rebecca. Moving on
is
to-
editing
over to
the
Toontown?
next episode
We
of the
should go over to
podcast,
Toontown.
which
Yeah,
means
Toontown,
that I'll have a
Toontown,
full week to
Toontown.
edit it.
Let's do it.
So I
the
might be
last
able to get it
Guardian.
done
What advice
so
would you
early,
like
because
to
it's
give
not...
to aspiring
Oh my
ghost
god.
hunters?
Oh my
Perhaps
god.
something
I
you
just
wish
thought
you'd
about that
done
because we talked about
earlier
editing.
in your ghost hunting careers.
Oh, this is
Keep up
excellent.
the spooky work, sending good vibes from India.
Honestly, it's a very boring profession, to be honest.
What?
You're probably distracted from that because of all the goofy yuck-em-ups we do in these places, but it's a lot of sitting in silence, waiting for something to happen, asking questions, and getting no response.
I can't believe this man
You
just
guys
said
should
that.
see the distilled version of that, which is hard to believe because the episodes are an hour long, but I guess the advice I would give is just go in knowing you're going to have to be very patient. And also...
I can't believe this
don't
man
know.
just said, "Oh, my job is
I don't know
boring."
if it's the best career choice, to
That's
be
sort
honest.
of the route that I was going to take, you know. Maybe start as a hobby. Eventually, we got our masters in ghoul hunting.
That's right.
Bra.
But
Well,
when
I
we
have
went-
my doctorate.
You have your doctorate, yes, yes.
That's why I am Dr. Bergara.
He is a ghost doctor.
I hope
No, just
that
a doctor.
the
But,
opening
you know,
of
we
their
didn't
next
go
season,
to,
they go back
get our
to
bachelor's
the
degrees in ghost hunting. Unless you did, is that?
No, I think they
the
saw that I
bridge,
was too
the
advanced
goat
for that,
bridge,
Yeah.
so they just let me skip
because
straight to the
that is
like,
definitely their
to grad
most
school.
watched
Let's
and
go to
popular
Grahamtown, how about
video,
that?
right?
We got one question from Instagram. What's going on with that Instagram? His on fire with 3 Fs says, "Hey Ryan and hey Shane and Ryan for the hey Shane and Ryan for the Q&A. Having watched literally all your ghost hunts, I've always thought that the supposedly haunted museums you guys visit were a lot less disturbing than the decrepit prisons and asylums or murder houses you've gone into, just because of the fact that they're now nice museums and kind of have lost their spooky touch, so to speak. Is it the same for you guys, or have there been museums you've visited that were equally unsettling as the more visually horrifying places? Huge fan. Hashtag Shaniac, hashtag debrief, hashtag Q&A, hashtag Ryan is cool too." Well, thank you.
Great work on the hashtag.
Lots of good hashtagging. By the way, I'm just gonna slice this in here. We are still trying to figure out a name for people who are on the fence. We could call them whatever, I suppose. But if maybe we'll have a contest. This is my call out to you. If you comment
I
on
like
the next
Coward,
Ghost Files
though.
episode with a name for in-betweeners, and you chosen.
Why not this?
What do you mean?
Why not comment on the?
Oh yeah, you're right. Comment on this one. Yeah, comment on this debrief. There you go. So far, the person in the lead, and I did not screenshot them, so I'm sorry, but someone suggested in-betweeners.
It's a mouthful.
It's a lot,
It's a mouthful.
but it is fun.
I don't hate it.
Until then, we're gonna go with cheek splitters.
Comment below.
But
upvote the
Coward
ones
is
you
so
like,
funny,
give them a
though.
like. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
We'll see. Have these museums, are they not as scary to you?
They're not. We mentioned this when we were out on tour, and again, a big thank you to everyone who came out to see us live. You know, you got to respect places that are keeping things tidy. But I want for grime, you know. I love the grime and filth. When we were at
Like that
St.
one
Ignatius,
place
I was
that's
"Now
like
this place
a
is
museum, but it's an
fucking
asylum,
filthy," and I love
and
it.
like
Sometimes
the
there are
Wi-Fi
places
router
that are
is
so
like in the
pristine that it
basement, but they
actually makes
simply
them
don't
scary.
clean the basement.
It's
Like you
weird, but
can
one of the
tell,
things
and I'm
that
just like,
creeped me
good
out
God! Like the
most
person who
as
has
a
to come
kid
down
was
here and
that
fix the
scene from
Wi-Fi, because you
Titanic
know at some
when
point they
are
do.
going through the hull of the ship when it's all gross, and then it transforms into this like very pristine Titanic. I don't know why, but that always really creeped me out because it just made me think like, oh, I bet you all those ghosts are trapped in that sunken ship.
Yeah.
It's a
So
fucked up
weird. Never had
sequence.
one that bad. It's like,
Yeah, it
punishment
is.
For something I didn't do.
Are those
being
ghosts
around the
down
teacher.
there?
Yeah. Also, really
Just
weird.
gonna move right or stand or do
that,
anything. I don't want to experience
yeah.
that again.
Yeah,
No,
it's
Eric,
also really
that
weird
sounds
that,
like an
everyone in
absolutely
that dream
horrible
sequence is,
experience,
like,
and it sucks
all
that your
dressed up
teacher
in,
didn't
like,
just
tuxedos, and then Leo's
like
still in his
escort you out of
shitty-
the room or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Like
it's the
obviously
way
it's
that
not great to
shitty
be alone in that
That was what he
situation,
was
but
looking
like
when she first met him, you
That's
know.
true.
that they,
That's his,
you know,
that's
that
who
they
he
just
is.
like
He's not the fancy boy.
let
She
you
loves
be
who he is
seen by
underneath all
everyone
that.
and everything.
underneath
That
all
really
that.
sucks that they didn't just like say
She
like,
did
hey,
see
do you
it.
want to like
She
wait
saw it?
outside or something?
Oh, in the
Yeah,
car.
yeah, in the car.
yeah.
The car was foggy. That car was foggy. I actually saw that car recently. I went to the James Cameron Museum and I saw the handprint and I was like, oh my God. All right, well, let's move on from that question. I hope that sufficed. Going to Twitter. TT Qua here, Twitter town. Catboy Shikaje says, when you were
James
making
is like,
music
I can't make
upstairs
fun of
to
this
silly
username,
instrument
but
part, was that scripted at all? Because if it wasn't, I think it's a great idea to do it every hunt. In my experience, spirits, like animals and babies, enjoy music just as much as we do. Could make for some fun evidence. LMAO. It's funny that you think that was scripted.
I was crying because
it was
I asked to
definitely
see my
not.
cats.
Do
She said
animals and
she'd-
babies like music? I know babies do because you put on a little Mozart and then they become geniuses.
Aw,
but
I got Pop-Tarts? Well, that's good.
animals?
I'm glad you got
'Cause
Pop-Tarts.
sometimes
What
I
kind?
sing to Obi and he doesn't get it.
Obi seems like a miserable cat.
Oh, he's great. He's living his best life. You sing to your dogs through
Oh, that's right.
through a
Yeah,
wrapping paper
yeah.
tube?
My dogs don't like the music I play because it's exclusively played through one of those Christmas wrapping paper tubes, the one that's left over.
So what do you do?
And I go.
Wait, do they do that thing that dogs do when they're surprised where they go like?
No.
You know that? Where they're like.
No, my dogs do that thing where like the Michael Myers thing where he moves his head. Where he just goes-
Strawberry.
Moving on to another question. You want to go to another tweet?
I've never had a
Oh,
Pop-Tart.
Roy. Wow, what an honor. Says, have you ever considered trying to make, trying a multiple day investigation, like 2 or 3 days at a place?
No.
No, unless
No,
we're,
lol.
we're investigating in Hawaii or something.
Okay, yeah. You know what? We might need a full 3 days for
Or,
Hawaii.
Orlando, you know what I'm saying?
What
We gotta
is
investigate that
this
tiki
screen
bar on the
capture?
shores
Why
of
has it done
Waikiki
this?
Beach.
Hold on. Just realized this screen capture is like being a little scuffy. You know? There we go. We're good.
That's right. No,
The
it
s'mores
would
ones
be
are the best?
incredibly boring.
Huh.
It would be really, really, really.
Yeah, again, I've never
really
had one. They
boring
kind of
and
look
But
not
I'd be
great to me,
down.
but I can see why they would be
I don't
kind of
think we
good,
should
you know?
ever do it.
No, yeah, maybe for like some kind of crazy.
It's so fucking boring.
Like if we had to sleep there for 3 days.
What would we do? Would we bring a laptop and watch some movies or something?
I think eventually we would just break out into Nintendo Switch and start playing
Yeah.
Smash Bros or some
Well, I was
shit.
gonna
Like
say Animal
You missed the
Crossing,
second
but
thud,
to
didn't
each
you?
their own.
Tube Town.
Tube Town.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, TT Qua again. This comes from
The human brain does that.
Secundus Romanus. After Slane and Nod, Shane seemed a bit spooked. Did that genuinely get to him? Has he found any evidence actually unsettling? The moment where we asked what happened in this room, and it said Slane, and then we said, did it happen in this room? And they said Nod. Or did it happen right there? And then Nod. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I gotta say, if it ever seems like I'm genuinely spooked by something in these episodes, I'm probably just bored or not paying attention.
I
I've legitimately not been spooked by anything. I don't remember this moment. I can go back and rewatch it, but
It's pretty good. It's a pretty scary moment because after that I'm just like, okay, well, I'm going to get out of this room. And then we also
You know,
saw Paige.
and I also like to.
He
feed
does
into
really
Ryan's
like
fear
acting
a
out
little
stuff.
bit
Like spooky
because
stuff will happen, he'd be like,
there's-
and I think he does
and
it
he
to
eats
like
right up.
rattle
He eats right up.
Ryan because I think Ryan
It's a
looks
fine
at
line.
Shane
We've
as kind of like a
talked about it throughout
benchmarker.
the season, and
So
we'll
like if
continue to-
Shane is acting scared, then Ryan is gonna be more scared.
You know, we gotta
I
keep
think
them
making some spelling mistakes and seeing if you
over
miss them or
losers
not.
people.
The answer is usually I don't know. They never
Alright,
point
well,
them
that
out
wraps up
anyway.
This investigation. Thank you guys
Even
for
if I
tuning
do
into the most
notice a
recent
spelling
episode of
mistake,
Ghost
I usually
Files
don't
and
point
also
them
this
out,
debrief.
if I
Watch
can
the next
read the
episode
sentence
of Ghost
anyway,
Files, which is this
because
Friday,
then
where
it
we
doesn't
go to
matter that you
Missouri
made a
to
spelling
the
mistake. If I can
Hobo
read it, it
Ale
doesn't matter.
House. It's a good one.
Because
You guys are gonna
like
like it.
I know that I
It's a fun
really
house.
hate it
It's a
if
fun
people
house.
are just like,
And-
oh, you
also,
spelled this word
before
wrong.
you
This is
go,
how you spell
you
it.
gotta
But I'm
remember
like,
to submit
okay,
those
but you knew what the
questions
word
on
was.
Patreon, YouTube,
So it doesn't
Twitter,
really matter.
or Instagram, and perhaps you'll be on the next episode of Debrief.
I know that's what I said.
That's right. And again,
Yeah.
if you'd like more about
I'm just making it clear to everyone else.
we're getting to the end of the season. I'm getting emotional.
Oh God.
If you'd like if you
No, it's okay, man. We're gonna get through it together.
If you'd like more
didn't
behind the
realize,
scenes
I didn't
content
realize.
and
I thought there was
see
gonna be
Ghost
so many
Files
more
episodes
Ghost Files
early,
episodes.
considering becoming a member of our wonderful Patreon community.
English.
We'll see you next week
English.
for the season finale.
Of Ghost Files Debrief. And also, we are going to be showing fan art next
That's
week
exciting.
from all the great
Yo.
fan art that we've gotten from this season of Ghost Files. And just
On
want to say
Patreon?
something.
Only?
I realize we're not dressed up in Halloween costumes
fuck!
right now. We're not.
Yeah, we did the math wrong. We thought that this week was airing, but we thought next week's episode was airing before Halloween. It's not.
It's actually, this should have been the Halloween episode. And I know some of you guys are fans of us dressing up
No.
like we did that one time on Unsolved Postmortem where we dressed up as Double Vision Classic. To make up for it, we will dress up in Halloween costumes for the next debrief, even though we recognize that will be on November 2nd. And I know
That's
by
fine.
then, most of you are already
I'm done with
all
Halloween at that
over.
point.
Yeah, everyone's already
You know,
all
I'm-
over Santa Claus's ball sack.
Yo,
by
I'm
then.
all over
You're
it.
hanging off of it.
I'm
You're
like,
swinging.
So majoring in
But I
English?
think in the spirit of the
I mean, that'll be fun.
season finale, it
A
also
majoring in
feels
English is
appropriate. It's a
generally
spooky
not
show.
about
We can
spelling.
get-
It's usually
just
about,
deal with
like,
spooky for
literary
2 more
stuff.
days, and then we can all go full holiday. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I think you guys will be very. Well, you might be disappointed by our costumes. I don't know what they're going to be yet, but they're going to be good.
We've got a few ideas. We'll have fun.
Anyways, make sure you also leave some suggestions for the in-betweeners or the in-betweeners.
Oh, it's just funny? I guess, yeah.
All right, that's
I didn't realize
Get
that's what
out
you
of
wanted
here.
to do,
Okay.
majoring in English. What do you want to do with that? Alright, guys. Bonk. An episode. An actual spooky episode. Here it be. The Spooks. Now, there's people in here, and they are muted, and I don't know why. Do y'all want to watch episodes with me?
Yes, I do. Sorry, I
Okay.
was just staying muted to see how long it would take you to crack.
But, I mean, I just went in the Discord to see if someone did come in here. So,
Hello.
so not very long, because I didn't notice you were here.
Oh. Lol.
I mean, how would I even notice?
I don't know, man.
Discord is
No,
not
I
up.
mean, I specifically meant like when you were like, "Do you guys want to watch with me?" That's what I meant. Like that's why I was. You know what? Never mind. You know the
Okay.
joke didn't hit. Don't worry
Okay.
about it. It's
Okay.
fine.
There
it's
you guys
fine.
go. You guys can watch
Hi
this with me.
chat. Hi chat.
This is the season finale.
Wait, I think I watched this with Liam already. Lol.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people have watched it. I'm watching it a week late.
I will simply watch along and play Minecraft.
Well, there is 2 options: English because I want to be an author, or just a regular writing job, or just find my way to master's degree and counseling for therapy. Ah, so I need to do some research though. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Wow.
I didn't realize you wanted to be an author, Eric. So that's really cool.
That's very pog.
Ominous sound
cool.
of Catman approaching.
Hobo Hill!
Here we are!
Wow, this is the most amazing thing I've ever done in a ghost hunt.
We've done
My sister
houses
said that this
before,
one is
but
really
we've
good,
never
so
done
I'm pretty
a place
excited.
as
Show us your
Oh, it is
body!
really good. It is really good.
fucking baller as this.
Some places can be haunted
Baller.
and delightful.
Baller.
Oh, I love the intro so much.
Hi, we are Aaron and Aaron Clark, the owners of Hobo Hill.
We are Aaron and Aaron? That is so unfortunate. Talk about experience. I got the joke. I'm so sorry, but I just, there wasn't a joke. If you had said nothing, I would have simply assumed you weren't there and just continued playing the thing. I have talked about writing books before. I suppose it wasn't necessarily led to being a full-time author. I mean, I've talked about writing books before.
Welcome to Ghost Files, where we take your evidence and our tools into the
Playing
field
on my locker
to
today and it made me
expose
feel so
the
much better. It looks so
supernatural.
good now.
My
Oh,
partner
that's so
is
nice when you like
myself, a
clean
believer.
out everything. I need to
Both
do that
of
with my
us,
room.
truth
Oh my
seekers.
god.
This week, our team travels to Jefferson City, Missouri.
Can
to
confirm you need to do
investigate
that with your
the
room.
Hobo Hill.
Yeah.
As someone who rummaged through it just this past weekend. Yes.
Oh boy.
To be fair, my
Finale.
closet, it's
I got
because
the
there's a bunch of
spirit in
books
these,
in
I
there,
do,
and
yeah.
that's why
Yes,
it's
I'm
like
ready
that.
to
And
go.
it's,
Go.
there's not a
I'm ready to
bookshelf in
bust all
there.
over these ghosts.
Talk about books and you
I'm
work
ready
as
for
a
it. We'll
clean
bust 'em
freak.
up, file them away. Yeah.
What?
What? Now, what does this mean, Eric's?
Now, I would say that I am a tidy person. Everything is in its place. It's just that there's a lot of stuff in my room. I wouldn't say I am a clean freak. I don't understand my own joke, to be honest. Okay.
Here we go. This family home won't know what hit it.
I had a big coffee, so I'm really zooming right now.
Oh man.
Oh,
Ready-
good.
ready
Oh,
to
good.
go.
Shane's had a
Oh,
coffee.
he's zooming. He's zooming.
He's
Pretty
zooming.
nice. I wouldn't mind the porch like this, honestly.
I'd let Michael Myers tear me up on this porch.
Absolutely. Do whatever you want to me.
After you, sir.
Let's get in here.
Wait, that's
Uh-huh,
family
Ryan?
homes. We should knock.
Uh-huh.
Hobo Hill House.
Here we are.
The boys are
Like
here.
a message before. I read that, Eric, that you've been to Missouri and you did not like
To
it.
be named as such due
Oh.
to transients climbing the hill
There
to
goes
watch baseball
Ninjor.
down below, was constructed
Oh,
in
Ninjor left.
1910. It passed from family to family until August 2017.
This house
when it
has a-
landed in the laps
has a
of the Clarks,
baseball
along with
diamond
their
on it.
7-year-old daughter Raina and baby Titus. The family beautifully renovated
Do
the
I
rundown
know this
property
story? I
and
feel like I
moved
do.
in October of that same year. The Clarks didn't believe in ghosts.
Potentially.
Until, of course, their whole family started actually living in the house. That's not to say things weren't odd to begin with. Before the
2017,
Clarks'
that's
renovation, they found doors spray painted with 666 and pentagrams, along with bolted locks on every single door in the home.
That's just classic teen stuff, though, right?
People breaking in and stuff like that. It wasn't
Breaking
like
in, doing a little sex in there, writing some pentagrams on the
You
wall.
know, just a little.
Yeah, we all know that.
I know
perfect
how kids
African
We do a
American
little
is
sex.
breaking in a pentagram on the wall before you do it.
For some people, you think people in Missouri aren't into the devil?
I mean, I
Well,
think
fair
it's
the
fair
joke
to
is
say
I
there
live
was
in
people
Missouri.
the
I
devil
mean,
all over the world.
I guess it doesn't really matter if you live there or not if you think
You're
it's
adding
not
more
great.
pages into that Shane's a Demon book.
No.
Shane is a
The
demon.
basement was a dirt floor, a shower,
Real, confirmed,
and
canon.
multiple human-sized cages.
Absolute vouch, absolute
Activity,
vouch.
as it often does, started small.
We got to go back to the cages, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't.
If
really
I
cross over
moved into a
human-sized
house and I
cages.
found
Well, now also a big
cages
dog
human
is
size
also
in the
a
basement,
human-sized
I
cage. They
simply
could've
wouldn't
had
buy
some
the
huskies or
house.
something.
Oh no, these are like you could walk into this.
I
could
just
walk
simply
in.
think they
Actually,
were into
so
BDSM.
and that's a very different sentence.
I think it was probably originally a kennel for dogs, but you do you.
Was a dirt floor, a shower, and multiple Shane-sized cages.
The joke was every
Activity,
time I've
as it
ever
often
talked about
does,
bad about my
started
life and
small,
since I live in
banging
Missouri, it
noises
makes it
from the attic
okay.
every
Fair
night,
enough.
smells in the stairwell, and electrical issues, but eventually ramped up to one nightmarish night which prompted the Clarks to move out only 7 months after moving in. Vowing to never pass the house to another unsuspecting family, the Clarks decided to rent it out on a nightly basis for those curious, or in our case, stupid enough to visit.
I'm trying to blow up their spot here. Is it possible that this was all just a really good marketing move?
Yeah, that's what I was
don't
gonna
think it
say.
was
Like, if it's
brilliant,
not
but I
true,
don't
like,
think so. I don't
absolutely
think haunted
brilliant
properties
if it
do
was a
as well
good
as
marketing
they do.
move.
Is it a nice house? I'm excited to see it.
It is a nice house. Now it actually won the Golden Hammer Award.
Wait,
Got an
what
award
did you
for
say?
Best cages.
I think that's for best renovation.
I simply don't know.
The Hobo Hill House sits near the Missouri River.
What
perched atop
did
a
she
tall
say?
hill. The property is a 5,000 square foot area with a 2.5
I have no
story
idea.
4-square house.
What
It's
you
got
say?
3 haunted bedrooms, an attic, and the aforementioned terrifying basement. We're going to start our investigation up top
It's a big
in the
house.
attic, where the first instance
is,
of
yes.
paranormal activity occurred with the Clarks. And then
I like
work
how
our
it says
way through
attic
the
and then
home in the
storage,
order
as if the attic isn't just all storage.
We've also placed cameras and audio recorders in 2 of the
This is
more
Missouri River
active
is
parts
because
of the
I've never
building in
been.
hopes that
Okay.
we catch activity when we're elsewhere. One in Raina Clark's bedroom, where many entities, including the Hat Man, have been seen.
Hat Man.
And another in the basement, which is one of 3 reported portals in the home. And finally, to end the investigation, Shane and I will each be forced to explore the entire home one at a time. Because I'm gonna die one
Okay.
day, so why not now?
You think you're gonna die today?
Who knows? I could die of fright.
We love that for you,
Not so
Ryan.
much
We
for
really
me.
do.
No, but we'd all have a laugh.
Well, I would hope.
Stop
not.
typing, I'm listening. No one is typing.
Looks like a nice house.
I think Eric's heard me
We'll
clicking
start
my
our
mouse before I
investigation where
muted
the
my mic to do
involuntary
it.
investigation began for the Clarks.
There is simply also
You rarely
subtitles.
go all the way up to the top right from the jump, so this is a fun, it's a sort of a topsy-turvy episode.
That's right, top down.
During the night, the Clarks started to hear sounds coming from the attic, described as somebody throwing down a box
I
and
did?
dragging it
Okay.
across the room. A medium claimed to pick up the presence of a tall, thin, and evil doctor who
Evil
felt
doctor.
submissive in life, but now suddenly powerful in death.
So
I
we
like
went
going
like a
from
cuck doctor,
tall,
a cuck doctor?
a
Yeah,
tall,
submissive
thin,
in
and
life.
He's an evil
evil.
doctor.
Like
And
that's
evil.
that's such a that's a real jump there.
Evil. He's
And
evil.
evil.
I like that. Yeah, I
He's
think
tall
just
and
people
thin and
kind of didn't really
evil.
respect him. I don't know if that makes him a cuck. I thought cuck was strictly sexual.
No, I think it's sort of gone beyond that at this
Oh,
point.
okay. Then sure. I guess he was Dr. Cuck.
What the actual F are they talking about?
Well, now this is already off to a fun
Sometimes I
start.
tune out what they are saying and then I tune back in and they're talking about like the most like wild thing ever.
Upstairs.
Bumps and dragon.
Can we get some bumps in here? Anybody feeling bumpy tonight? How about some dragon?
Let's give some dragging example here. Let's drag this foosball table all over. No, I'm just...
Yeah, what about this chair?
Yeah, drag that chair. You like a dragon? Here you go. Here you go.
Well, that's kind of. I think those are on sliders, actually.
That's the most silent chair I've ever heard.
Yeah, I think you got to do a little more like this.
Wait, I can rent to stay in that house? You can.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Wow,
yeah,
that really does slide quite well.
It's nice. Those sliders
I thought
are
there'd
nice.
be more of a drag, but this thing
glides like a fucking stick of butter.
Oh my god.
You can't do that. We do.
Whatever
have a cool
cushions they
thing
put
here
at the bottom of
called
that chair,
the
I want
spirit
them.
Box.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
We're actually gonna do an Estes method here.
Oh, it's been a while. I love an Estes.
Evil was submissive in life,
no, I'm gonna
apparently.
make you
Yeah,
talk.
I heard
yes,
that.
I get to be the instrument.
I'm the instrument.
The spirit
Gas
box
is sucky
rapidly
everywhere.
scans radio signals to create white
And I also
noise
can't
through
drive.
which spirits can communicate.
It's kind of expensive, but if I
So
get to
basically,
see
what
some
this
ghosts,
is
it's worth it.
for you viewers at home. I mean, it's the season finale. You probably
I mean,
know
go
by now.
with a
I'm
bunch
gonna
of
plug
friends.
headphones that are noise canceling into this spirit box so that I can't hear anything. All I'm gonna do is say what I hear on the spirit box. Shane, meanwhile, is gonna ask questions, and maybe some of the things I'm saying will make sense in regards to his questions. Basically, he's using me as a tool, which people have called me before.
Are you jacked in?
I'm jacked in, but I haven't turned it on yet.
Oh, okay.
Let's start strong tonight.
We're gonna start strong tonight for once.
Here we go. Turning it on.
We're not gonna.
I'm in.
He's in.
Oh, ad.
Ghosts.
Oh, wait. Mischief, what are you doing in Minecraft?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, are you playing on Watchers?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm just trying to make conversation while people are watching ads, but that's
yes,
okay.
okay, fine, God, okay, fine, Altier. Yes, I'm playing Watchers.
I was just gonna say, I mean, we could just sit in silence while everyone just watches ads.
Hi, Billy Bumble. I was feeding my cows and then murdering my cows.
Excellent.
I pet my iguana today.
I'm proud of you, Billy Bumble.
That is
I
wonderful,
don't have
Billy
an
Bumble.
iguana.
Oh.
Okay.
And then I walked my fish.
Good. Fish need walking. Everyone knows
They,
this.
they really do.
They do, yes. It's the
Billy
truth.
Bumble, are you excited to watch Ghost Files? Because that's what we're doing right now.
Yes, I have been watching.
Oh, excellent. Okay, I think everyone's back from the ads. We're doing my favorite bit of the episode, Spirit Box.
Hi.
Whoop.
Hi. Wow, right off the bat. Hello, ghosts. How are you?
Hours. American.
Yes,
Yes.
we are American. This is America.
I remember this part being
I don't know
really
if you meant
funny.
Hours as an H-O-
Dude.
Dude?
Dude.
Yes.
Thirsty Thursday?
What
wait,
the F?
Is it Thursday?
Tell you what.
Thirsty Thursday. Yes.
I'm dead.
Wow, this ghost is really leveling with us. It's
It's
okay.
like,
Tell you
bro,
what, you're dead.
I'm dead. I don't know what you're doing
Tonight.
here.
Okay, is there Dr. Cuck here? Is there that sounds like Dr. Cuck. Yes, Doctor. Doctor, do you have anything you want to tell the
Hand
folks?
casted.
Okay. Is there anything you want to tell the folks on youtube.com/watcher?
Paste.
What? Paste. Paste? Is there a shadow man here? Maybe a hat man? Any ghouls or entities at all? Why don't you go ahead and tell me your name?
It's so funny.
Okay. Well, I'm excited to hear it then. Your name is...
Hey.
Hi, my name's Shane. What's yours?
What's yours?
I'll go around.
Okay, so anyway, maybe there's
I wonder.
Okay, what are you doing here? Why do you linger? Why you linger?
3 reasons.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. 3 reasons. Tell me the 3 reasons why you haunt this
Imagine
home
getting
here
ghosted
in
IRL
beautiful
by a
Jeff City,
ghost.
Jeff City,
Real.
Missouri. Huh? Oh. Why are you grunting like Tim Allen?
I want to.
Okay, that's cool.
I mean,
so back to those 3 reasons. Oh, 3
Don't
reasons.
go there.
No, I'm gonna go back there. Reason 1, I'm gonna assume you want.
What does that do?
This is a flashlight. You shine it on things. Number 1, you want to haunt here. Reason number 2.
Go to ABAC?
It doesn't make any sense.
Because
One
that's
more.
one thing, but
Use
by a
your
ghost,
words,
right?
Stupid piece of shit. Reason number 2. Let's hear it.
Massive.
Massive.
I'm Hatman? Hatman? Shadow Man?
Damn.
Damn, Hatman is massive.
Which world?
Earth is where we are.
Last time. Help us with our.
With what? Help us with your what?
Fauci dressed.
We don't need to get political here.
Run.
Run? Any other reasons why you haunt?
Run.
Or any message you want to communicate to the world? This is your time to do it.
They're out? I don't know.
No, speak. Shut up. Shut up and listen to me. Speak. What do you want to tell the world? This is your platform.
Get back, relax.
So based ghost.
I'm
So
gonna go.
based.
Lie to me.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like,
Here's what
this
I'm gonna
ghost
do.
is
I'm gonna
definitely
get back
like
and relax.
from like the
Beautiful
90s or
chair.
something like that. Like it's not
Okay.
an old ghost.
Heard you.
Yeah, I heard you. Can you tell me what the clunking and dragging sounds are up here? What are you up to?
Bro, I
huh?
live here. Getting political ghosts.
Just rearranging?
Put him in.
Do you put something in a box and drag it around? Is that it?
You're back. All right, Eric's.
Yes. Oh, cool.
Oh,
All right.
cool.
Pretty conclusive. Great. Then we learned something here.
Nice.
Any last words here? But otherwise,
There it is.
There it is. Okay, we're gonna. All right. Yeah, I don't think you totally grasp the concept of how this thing.
Trouble.
works. Okay.
Oh.
Last chance.
There it is.
There it is. All right.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Come out. Come out. Well, that was fun.
Could you
I don't
imagine
know
just
that we
Ryan just
learned
like
very much.
smacks him?
Nothing.
Just because he
No
doesn't
real
expect
positive
the hand on
ID
his shoulder.
on the ghouls we're dealing with.
Well, there's always more time for that.
Our next location is on the first floor by the stairs, which had been
Nice.
restored to their original state by the Clarks. Perhaps the first sign of trouble was the fact that the family's pit bull Paco absolutely refused to go up the stairs. The terrified dog's tail would go between his legs, and all 70 pounds of him would have to be carried up every night. I can show you this dog.
Okay, I'm excited to see it.
Look how scared this dog is.
dog.
It's actually really scary.
You just showing me this dog's ass?
No, look at his tail.
Oh.
Look at his face. He's like, fuck that, I'm not going up the stairs.
This
What
dog
is
does
this?
look effing
It's
terrified.
weird.
He
It's a
does.
picture of a
It,
dog's
it is
ass.
good
It's a
evidence.
picture of a
Come
dog's
on
tail
now.
between his legs and him looking back like, hey man, don't make me go up there.
I'd love to see a video of the dog sort of going like.
Aaron Clark also
That
had
dog does
a
look really
terrifying
terrified, though,
vivid
to be
dream
fair.
in which an
Yeah.
old woman slammed a baby on the stairs.
Oh.
There's also a small Harry Potter closet by the stairs believed to be a
I hate
portal
that people are
where
calling it
visitors
that.
experience cold spots, strange smells like
It's a crawl
sulfur,
space.
and uncontrollable bouts of fear.
Harry Potter closet.
Of what?
Harry
There's a
Potter
Harry
closet.
room under the stairs.
Harry Potter
So that's the
closet.
big appeal of that book?
Not everybody wants to be a little mouse like you.
I don't want to be a little mouse. I just want to live under the stairs.
There's nothing that's holding you back from sleeping wherever you want. You could
There's a
pitch a
lot of
tent on
things.
your roof if you wanted.
Well, I'm excited to see this. You very rarely see little rooms
I'm
under
simply gonna do
stairs,
that,
and there's a
like at
little
least
cold
once.
ghost
I'm
in
gonna
there.
buy
I'd
a
love to
house
see
and
that
I'm
as
gonna
well.
pitch
And
a,
as you
a
know,
tent on
smells
top
of
of the
sulfur
house just to see if
usually
someone
the,
stops.
As
sign of a
you should,
inhuman
Altier. As
presence.
you truly should.
Not my favorite.
So
In
you
today's
think there
video,
may be a
I
demon here?
pitched a
wanna
tent on
say that.
the roof of
We
my
can't
house
call
to see
it.
if anyone would call the police.
Probably. I probably should. I have a little bullet
In this
for it.
video,
It's not a
I
bullet,
got
but
fucking
it's a-
arrested.
For sleeping in my own house.
The sprinkler.
Don't worry about it.
All right, so here are the
Our
stairs.
system definitely
You might look
works.
familiar
Haha.
where the dog was,
The
with
police
tail between
aren't
its legs.
corrupt.
And up there is that little closet that's said to be a portal.
I
So we
can't
put a
even
REM pod up
jokingly
there
say
by the
true.
portal so you can- Great.
The REM pod creates its own circular electromagnetic field and will alarm when anything penetrates that field.
Oh
The more
boy, do I
colors
have
on the alarm,
opinions, man.
the more significant the intrusion. The REM
So
pod
anyway.
also detects
Ooh,
temperature
I have knitting.
fluctuations.
I can do knitting while I'm watching Ghost Files.
Also, we have our little
Knitting.
SLS cam
Knitting.
here that'll show us a bodily figure. It looks
bodily
like you have
I
just a
don't
fucking
like
floating
this
head
thing.
with a stick body.
Bodily figure.
The SLS
Bodily
uses a
figure.
grid of
It is
infrared
bodily
light
figure
to
time.
recognize human-like objects in front of it. even in complete darkness.
Nice.
Shane, you lost
Cock.
a lot of weight. Wow. How'd you do it?
I died.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we have to end the show.
I died.
Son of a bitch.
What do you think of that, Bergie?
Looks like there's some sort of disturbance in the REM pod. Is there somebody up there?
There's a disturbance in the force.
I can't see you. If there's somebody up there, can you go towards that red light again?
Oh.
You may hear our boo buddy friend speaking every now and then, very faintly in the distance.
Yeah, we have a bear up there.
It's a small house.
The Boo Buddy detects shifts in the environment, such as motion, electromagnetic fields, and temperature, and will provide vocal cues when any manipulation occurs.
Hi, I'm Boo Buddy. What's your name?
It
This is the
also
one that
has
I really don't
pre-recorded
fucking like.
questions
This one
that run
freaks
a
me the
loop
fuck out.
to possibly pick up responses from spirits.
Could you please say it again?
Like, why would
somebody up
the
there,
world take the creepiest
please
goddamn
go towards
thing,
that
which
red
is
light again?
a doll talking, and just like make
Why
it
don't you,
into a
show
creepier
us your
thing,
bones?
which is
All
a
of them,
fucking
every single one.
ghost
Show us your
finding
bones on
device?
this
I don't
little
like
screen.
that. I don't like
This is
that.
be a very hot
See, okay, but
area in the
I
house
like
this
it
day,
as
so
a
let's see it.
tool.
Let's see
Like,
your
I
hot-ass
get the
bones.
tool,
What about
why
the
it
old lady
works.
who smashed a baby on
Yeah,
the
The
like,
stick
I
figure
get it.
one, I don't
I
like
see.
the
You
tool.
You got the invitation? Come on out. Let's have a party. We got Cheez-Its down here. I saw there was popcorn in the
Oh my god,
cupboards.
Cheez-Its.
Maybe I'll dig into that
Yo,
later.
if I was a
You're gonna do a
ghost,
job,
I'd
not
be
snack.
there.
I'm doing that to-
Especially
to
a 90s
establish the
ghost?
perimeter and see what
Oh my god,
arachnids
yeah.
are.
Okay.
Oh my
I
god.
heard.
Oh my god.
Who's that?
Oh,
Is that
who's
that
that?
old lady?
Can you step away from it, please?
Step away from the REM pod.
Or come towards us. Walk toward us, please. Anyways, like I was saying, I found popcorn in that.
So anyway,
Back to the
Because you have
popcorn.
a job to do.
Well, maybe I'll do it when I'm here by myself.
No, you're not going to do that.
You're not
The
gonna
house
do
is
that.
very nice. The house
No.
is
Well,
very
yes, I will, 'cause I
nice.
can tell you what to do on the walkie-talkie.
That's not true. You won't even know.
Guys,
anything.
this is off topic. This is off topic. Okay, guys, this is very off topic. I found
Uh-huh.
an apartment in a-
Uh-huh.
that I can afford. Like, it is an apartment that you buy. You don't rent this apartment.
Ooh.
I can afford to buy this apartment. Okay, and it is
Wow.
1,800 square feet. That is
What?
a big apartment. It's
That
a
is
big
huge.
apartment. I know.
That is huge.
It's enormous. It has 3 bedrooms.
What the F?
Full kitchen, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, has a huge living room, huge dining room. It
I'm pretty
has
sure
a
that's
view.
smaller than my actual house. I mean, bigger than my actual house. My house is smaller than that. What the F?
It has a view of the mountains and everything like that.
Yo.
And I can afford this apartment, okay?
So,
Now-
so Altier, house tour when?
No, but you know the reason why I'm not gonna buy it is because it's in Vernon.
Oh, no! That's why you can afford it. That's why you can
Yeah,
afford
but it's
it.
very
It's
pretty.
in fucking Vernon. Man.
So for people who don't live in like BC, so like it's far. It's far away. It's far away from like where I live now. It's far away from all of my friends. And not like
Fucking
far away
Vernon.
like not like a 2-hour drive. We're talking about like a day at least. Like a day, like 8-hour drive kind of thing. And I don't have a car. So if I were to move there, I stay there. Like I don't go anywhere. But it is by a town. It is like in the town of Vernon, and it's like that's a pretty big town, which is like I think an hour away from Cowichan, which is a big city. And so like there's work there and like food and whatever, like all this sort of stuff. The problem is that's like away from literally everyone I know. But it's a nice house.
Man.
Like I was just like, so like I'm not planning on moving or anything like that, but you know when you just like go and look at places that are available, like you just look at houses like around where you live. So like that's what I was doing. And like I can't afford like literally anything around here. Like not even remotely. But like
Yup.
not like, oh, it's a little bit like, cause you know how they say that like the rent or the payment that you pay on your house should be 30% of your income?
Yeah.
Like a lot of them would be like 60% of my income, which is like not sustainable at all. Anyways,
boy.
not the point. The point is that like it would have been really nice. You literally looking at getting an apartment. But you can rent an apartment. Apartment renting is a little bit better then oh, and also it's an apartment, so that means like you have to pay for facilities on top of whatever the
Oh
mortgage
yeah.
is,
Oh,
because
that's
it's an apartment. No, right here is bull. No, it is. It totally
Fully is. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But it's way harder to get a mortgage than renting a place. Because like with renting, they don't check if you could actually afford the rent. You're just in breach of contract if you don't. With a mortgage, like the bank checks if you can afford it. If you can't afford it, they simply don't give you the house.
Yup.
So yeah. So like, and like they're like can afford it is like it's less than 50% of your income. So like it's like this whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
It's a
I have
whole thing. It's a
definitely
whole
not been looking at this for a while. Definitely not.
Yeah, no,
But anyways,
definitely not. No, absolutely not.
anyways, genuinely, if this place was like in the Vancouver area, like Vancouver, Burnaby, whatever, or even if it was like in Nanaimo, I would have bought it.
Yeah, like who gives a shit about the ghosts? That's just a bonus. That's just free content, man. If we die, free content. It's a bonus.
I don't know if it was haunted or anything. I don't think so. It was just like it just reminded me of like a nice place. There was a nice place. But like yeah, even like Nanaimo, 100%, I would have got it.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I don't
Oh,
care.
yeah.
I would have
Oh,
moved to
yeah.
Nanaimo. F it, whatever. Nanaimo's like 4 hours.
Honestly, like pretty nice. Nanaimo is not that bad.
No, Nanaimo's not that bad at all. They still have an original chapters.
Yo.
And also there's a ferry from here. Like there's a ferry
Yes,
from Nanaimo. So.
that is correct.
So anyway, it's not the point. The point was is that there's an apartment that I could afford, but I am not willing to move.
It's gonna affect your
fucking Vernon.
Well, then we'll add on. Let's turn these lights off.
Let's do that. We love it lights off.
Oh?
It's kind of bright, actually, in the dark.
It's pretty bright because that's a bright screen, but we'll see what happens.
You find anything in our AirPods, let me know. I simply won't. I'm so sorry, Keith. I'm letting you know the prices that are now. They're probably gonna go back down a little tiny bit, and they're gonna plateau. They're gonna stay the same.
I'm gonna make my popcorn, and this is gonna be my
you're not gonna
paranormal
He's
palace.
not gonna make popcorn. Not without.
Oh.
Every time I've talked about the popcorn, we've gotten a response. I wonder if they like popcorn.
Do you like popcorn?
90s ghosts probably like popcorn.
Now you're just finding ways.
No, but every time I've talked about the popcorn, we've gotten a response on the REM pod. This is supposed to be one of the portals in
I
this
had popcorn
house.
yesterday.
And it's full of cleaning supplies.
Well, that's what closets are for. Oh, this is a little tiny one. Oh, it is like a little Harry Potter room.
That's right, a little Harry Potter
Oh
closet.
my god, I would kill to sleep in this as a child. This is so fun.
That's a very strange impulse.
Well, you could put little pictures up on the ceiling.
Ooh, yeah, get in there. Hey, where'd
That's
Shane
so
go?
cool for
Anyone
Shane.
seen Shane? hey, where's Shane? Fucking guy.
Opens the thing. Shane's just effing dead.
It's nice in here.
It's good.
I really genuinely, I mean, this is...
Hey, follow him out of the portal. Follow him out.
Yeah, come on. Come on, come on.
Follow the demon out of the portal.
baby
It'll be fine.
Titus's
Nothing will
bedroom
happen.
closet. Mediums who visited the place have reported that the closet is one of the 3 believed portals in the house, allowing entities in and out
It's like freezing. Hold on. We're just gonna give it a little buffering time. There we go.
as they please. It also has been reported that lights would flash on and off in this room. And it's also here that we review our first piece of audience-submitted evidence, captured in this room with an SLS camera by Kimberly Kinzer and Richard Ballard.
When Rich and I did our investigation at the Hobo Hill House, I'm telling you, it's like perfume on a skunk. You walk in, it looks like this beautiful vacation
It's
lavish
like
home
perfume on a
until the
skunk.
sun goes down.
We had
I'm adding that to my
There's
language.
no way that's real.
in the little boy's room in the closet. So we took our SLS camera to begin the investigation in that room. And when we opened the closet door,
Boom, there it was. It, he, she, I don't even know
I
what you
don't
wanna
like
call
the
it, but
way
it was like it was
these
playing
two
hide and
smile
go
at the
seek.
camera.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Those are not
I'll
real
show you.
people. That was terrifying.
Yes, fake, not real.
Hobo Hill House and the portal room where the little boy was. This is in the closet, the portal.
Little baby in there rocking out.
Yeah, little baby was sort of going like,
He was just doing like a little.
yeah.
Excuse me. No.
To be fair though, they
Looks
they
like-
did
That
Like-
door is kind of caved in a little bit. This is the
Like
door
that was
to
like
the
really
closet.
nice,
Yeah, the
steady
one-
video that they
one of those
had.
3 believed portals.
Well,
in
let's
this place.
observe this. It's a little.
It's fucked up. It doesn't look like something tried to beat it from the inside, which would be more compelling because this is supposed to be a portal right here.
It's sort of a classic closet. Look at this.
Do I feel weird in here? Well, a little bit, actually. It's a little odd. I mean,
It's a
it's
little
just,
small.
it's just odd to stand in a closet.
Let's see.
Oh.
It's a tiny room that we're
Yo, what's up?
in. Scary.
We're awfully
What do we got
close.
here? If there's anybody on the other end of that portal that wants to walk through, come join the party over here. We're having a good time.
We'd love to see ya and see your body. Well, we'd love to see your.
Now, why did you phrase
Look-
it like that?
Despite
Now,
that-
why
The
did you
look-
phrase it like that?
I don't know. The look Ryan gave him afterwards is pretty funny. Where he's just like, "So you're gonna stick with that wording, eh?"
Ghost body.
We're gonna go with that? Yeah, that's okay. All
Or
right,
you
bud.
could reach out to us in another way. Maybe you're already here and I can't see you. You could touch one of us. You could say something. I'm hearing you. I got my special ears on right now.
It is possible that they're further away through the portal, so we could give sort of a.
Show us your body!
Whoa! Whoa! Oh shit! It came up as soon as that happened. Whoa! 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 Oh shit!
That's a tall fucking.
That's a tall ass person.
Look at that. That's not Dr. Cox.
I would have dropped the camera.
Real tall?
I'm gonna be real. I would have immediately dropped everything I was holding.
Okay.
Hello there.
Do you what?
That's all I got.
What would you like to do now? I don't know what the hell it is that you're doing.
It looks like it's being a little seductive.
Or it kind of looks like you're seductively carrying like a tray of cocktails.
It is
or
really
something like
tall
that,
though.
maybe?
That's
Are you welcoming
terrifying.
us to,
Yeah,
what?
that's
It's
the one
standing
thing that
right-
freaks me out
is
about
it-
this.
is
Is
it-
how
is it-
tall
are
it
you
is.
To be a
begging us to go
debunker,
into
but
the
it's
portal?
primarily
Is that what you
showing
want?
where
You
the
want us to
door
go into
is.
the portal?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
that's
Like
kind
the
of what
thing
I'm
is,
also
No,
thinking,
you're right
though.
by it, yeah.
That's what I was
Now-
about to actually
Shaking his
mention,
hand.
Lol.
It just went on your shoulders and it disappeared. Oh my god, it went into you. It went into you and then. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ.
Now I have said this before,
Yeah, it
that I
tried to
do
get on
believe
a,
in
like, a
ghosts, but
little
I don't
piggyback
think
ride and it
that
just
the Ghost
disappeared
Files
into
people
your
have
body.
ever
Hold
seen
on,
one.
now you want a little PBR from me?
So,
Crazy though. This is a
You walk
great
through the hallway.
infrared crotch shot I have of you right here.
so yeah,
That's
I
a little
don't think that they
sticky
have
pop
ever
music.
actually captured a ghost or seen one or
Alright, let's
gotten
get out of
anything
here.
like
Maybe a
that.
little
I
bit.
do
Oh,
believe
it's
they're
back.
real though.
I
You liked
think
it.
they have
Back in the portal.
interacted with
Maybe
them,
he's going home.
Yeah,
but
fuck this dude, I'm out. Well, he's
I
waiting
don't
by.
know.
He's
I
waiting
think
by.
they also
Oh,
misinterpret a lot of the data that they get.
boys.
See you later.
Yeah,
You're
they're
I still
Portal.
thoroughly enjoy them,
What's going on?
though.
Are you going
Yes,
home?
they're primarily here for
you just
entertainment,
gonna-
for sure.
Exactly, exactly.
And that's kind of why I watch them.
Seems like you.
Ain't
And
nothing
also-
wrong with that.
Holy shit. What the fuck is happening right now? Can you close that door?
That's some spiral like
Twist it?
shenanigans that's
headache.
happening right now.
You just got like a headache.
Yeah, like a sharp pain in my left temple. Can you close that door? And if you're doing anything with my head, can you stop it, please? Oh wow, his hand is like right near the fucking handle, dude.
Go on.
Can you move the door? I can see you trying. Come on.
Believe,
Hands
but
right there.
as for
Just
the
turn it.
stick
Move
figure
the
stuff,
door.
I think it's
Try as hard
100%
as you
fake.
can.
Yeah, like the sticker figure stuff, like I don't actually like that much.
I don't know.
But it was quite
funny.
funny of him saying, "Show us your body," and then like
And then it
immediately
just
popped up.
bam immediately
Well,
being
maybe
there.
we'll see you somewhere else in the house.
I really
Yeah,
like.
nice
I
meeting
said
ya.
this like
Take it easy.
today
popping in.
already. It's like I like it a lot better when it's
The
like a
next room
thermal
we'll
camera,
visit is where
and there's
things
like
occurred
specific, like
the
really really
Clarks
cold
region
parts or
for
really
health.
really hot
Their
parts.
7-year-old daughter, Raina's bedroom. First, Erin and her 2 children were deadbolted in the room by an unknown outside force. Then,
That's a little
Raina
terrifying.
began speaking to unknown entities. Her father heard her speaking to someone in her room. When asking her about it, she said, quote, "Daddy, someone just said hi to me," end quote. One horrifying night, Raina ran out of her room, shaking, crying, and laughing. According to her, there was a red and black man trying to lock her in her room. But, quote, "Mommy,
Don't like
I
that.
escaped."
Don't like that.
Just don't trust kids.
I'm just waiting for the day when your
Okay,
kid
quick
comes
question.
around, like, "There's
Okay.
something in my room." Like, don't buy it.
Their brains hadn't
Yes.
like hardened
I'm open
yet,
to
you know? They were like
know.
mush. It's mush up there.
Then, Raina started sleepwalking. And a night later, Erin saw a tall, thin, and older man with a long black top hat and a coat standing in Raina's
Hat Man!
To confirm it wasn't a hallucination, her and her husband eventually both saw the top hat man at the same time. this time leering in Reina's corner.
That's great. I'd
And
love
the
to hear that.
Top hat man, we have
Why
a red
the
and
F
black
would you
man.
paint your
I'm
kid's
picturing the
bedroom those
Babadook's
colors?
uncle.
Well, there's a lot of top hat men seen.
They're so
spread
bad.
all
What colors
over,
did they-
so I imagine
what
this is
color?
just kind of like a species.
So, little girl come crying, oh, I saw a top hat man. Oh, sure, whatever you say. But then they see it, according to them.
Yeah.
Compelling.
Perhaps the most chilling occurrence happened between Reina and her father. A night terror had Reina upset and crying looking out her bedroom window.
Mhm.
And according to her father, quote, she was still crying, just sobbing. I could see her shoulders
It's too dark for a
going up and
shade
down, and I was like,
of a
"Reina,
shade for it
what's
to
wrong?
look nice.
Are you okay?
What color
Fair.
are you talking about?
But I
though?
also,
turned
yeah,
around,
we
and it
also
scared the
just
life
don't
out
know
of
what
me
color
because
you
it went
mean,
from
Alice.
crying
Like,
to
I don't
this
know where you
Cheshire
even-
cat big smile, kind
Oh,
of like
God.
the Joker.
The Joker?
That's terrifying.
Oh, that's
One
nice.
Joker-fied little lady.
The point being is, this is weird.
It's weird, but also I
That-
do think it
that would be
does,
terrifying.
not
Like, I don't
help the
even-
case
when
that
did
the
we see
child
their
is prone to
bedroom?
night terrors.
For what it's worth, too, the dad did say she seemed possessed. He said that she was like shaking uncontrollably while smiling and crying.
Kids are weird, you know.
Or there's a demon in this house.
Or there's a demon in this house.
Kids do be kind of weird, but that is like
Can we come
that is
in?
extremely
Hat
weird
man, red
behavior.
face man.
I've never seen a kid do that
It's
before.
us. This is obviously one of the more active rooms in the whole house. This
Oh,
is Reina's
okay, so it's like a
bedroom where she
purpley red.
Talk to unseen entities. Look at those fucking doors. Holy
Yeah, that's
shit.
not a very good color
barn
for a
door
fucking kid's
closet?
room.
Very Crate and
I could
Barrel.
see why they got the Golden Hammer Award.
Ooh, extra linens too.
I could see why you haunt this room, Hat Man.
Extra linens,
And Red and
too.
Black Man and anybody else who's in here. Could you close the
Shane's got his
door?
priorities
Oh
set.
yeah, can you do that?
That's what you did, right? You
Deep,
locked
deep
the whole
purple and,
family
like,
in here.
purple
you
is
bolted
under
it shut
dang.
like a naughty
Oh
little
yeah,
boy.
definitely. I feel like
Yes.
bedrooms
Yeah.
being a lighter color
Tell me the door.
is like kind of
Yeah.
like
Both of them in
Both
here.
of them in
thing.
You don't find that even
Dark
It
on the
makes-
colors
Well, I find it
are not a
horrifying
vibe for
at the same time,
bedrooms.
likely, but your mind goes,
It actually like
wow, that happened. And
There's-
like I feel like the
Because if that's
only
shut right
excuse
now with
is
some
if
force,
you are a
no,
night shift
that would
worker and
really
you
be
sleep during the day.
phenomenal.
So you
I
have
wouldn't even
really gotta push
say
that with
that's
their
a good
ghost
excuse because
Oh.
like blackout
And a bolt.
curtains, you know.
And a bolt.
no, but if you have
Closed
blackout curtains,
and
even if a
bolted. It's
tiny
a
bit of
lot
light
to
gets into your room,
swallow here.
then it will reflect
that
off any light
Yes, it
surfaces in
is.
your room. So if it's like
So,
darker in
Hat
your room,
Man,
then it would be darker.
we're looking
I don't know, man.
to
I
see
don't
it.
know, man.
We'd
I
love
still
to
don't
see
think
a
that's
Hat Man.
great
We'd love
because
to see
there's
more
like
hats.
there's
I wear a lot of
psychology
hats. He
behind
does. He
like
should've brought
what
his hat and you
colors
could've
your
used his hat
room
man.
is that and
We'll
like
put
how it
Hat Man
affects your
together.
sleep and I don't know, man. I don't think it'd be healthy.
Kinda
I
hard
don't
to
think it'd
imagine,
be
right?
healthy.
Anything that could fit on that head.
Yeah, I feel like if
My
you're,
head is
but if you're in
proportionate
your
to my body.
room
You know, if you made a
like,
bobblehead into a person.
during
yes,
the
it'd be
day
weird.
most of the time,
Really rude. Let's
like
Let's
I don't
turn
know.
on this
I
device
don't
here.
know. I do agree with you though.
Takes
Like you're, I
environmental
feel like
readings that spirits
bedroom
are
colors
said
should be
to
brighter
manipulate,
because yeah, you
such
are
as
right.
temperature
There's
or
psychological
electromagnetic
of like.
fields, and converts them.
Like if you're in a
into
room for the
corresponding
majority
words
of like the time
or
that you're at your
phonetic
house,
symbols.
then that
Mhm.
room should not be
Just 'cause I'm
dark.
curious.
You like to do
Yeah.
this and it never sounds like.
I also don't like this
That's gonna
thing.
Fuck you up.
Can you say Hat Man?
I think this one's a little funny.
We're gonna switch to dictionary.
It
mode.
it
You
is
can tell
funny.
us
I
any
just like
words.
it just like
Words.
the
Why
ones
do you
that
like
spit
this
out
room?
words. I'm just like, okay, this device is literally
I just
just
did ask.
Just
spitting
a
out
word
words.
randomizer.
I guess
All
this
right,
was the
all right,
older child
lads.
that was in this room,
Oh, cool.
and they
There's-
did bail. Is that what you wanted? Did you want them to bail?
I have a very very light
What's
purple
your
room,
deal?
almost black and black.
What do you
curtains.
want
Oh
with
yeah,
this house?
my room used to be green, like a pretty like it was green,
Yeah,
but
that's an
it's
issue for
been
many people.
green
It's
for
a
a very long
tough
time.
problem
So
to
now it
handle.
kind of
Well,
looks
dark
like a
continues to
bluey
haze.
white.
Two.
To where? This is
where?
2TO. Around, sure. Okay, you're the most vague fucking answer you could possibly give us. Where? Around? Can you tell us what you think of our little bear right there? Our little boo buddy?
Turn yourself back around.
See, this is where maybe you did some stuff with Reina, messed with her head. She was sitting by this window, smiling like the Joker.
I have those blinds in my house,
What did you want with Reina?
like the clickety clack ones.
Clickety clack.
What did you want with Reina Clark? Bless you. What if I got Gesundheit on here?
Can you say Gesundheit or God bless you?
Can you bless him?
Please bless me.
July, baby.
July, baby.
July,
Where it goes
baby.
around. Okay, F you.
July, baby.
It's
Can you say it
July,
again?
baby.
Listen, I'm so
I don't know why this cracks me me up.
You fucking got that.
imagine being L plus ratioed by a talking box? I
Told me to hold the L.
Hold this fat L.
That son of a bitch told me to hold an L.
Or do you think it's large, medium?
Maybe. Oh yeah, large, medium, will, and brave.
That's us!
That is us. Yeah. Weird that you would know.
Yup.
Radio. Oh, you want the spirit box? Okay.
Is that a what?
I couldn't tell.
Stop mumbling! Say hello!
Imagine being
Be
called
polite.
a nerd
He's
and
from
an
the
L.
Midwest.
I'm from the
Exactly.
Midwest. I'm very polite and I appreciate it when people are polite back to me. Say hello!
Real.
I would too. That's what it
Imagine getting
sounded like.
ratioed that hard. Yeah, by a ghost.
Stop mumbling! Say hello!
All right, listen up, ass lips. If you don't fucking start talking clear, it's gonna be really ugly for you. Why are you here?
That's what I like to see.
I love the fact that the
Being
only
L
fucking
plus ratioed by
reason.
cards.
Put the screws
I mean,
to
they're
'em,
not. Keith, I think your cards are not L plus ratioing you. They are simply doing what you ask them to. That's how they work.
Right here.
He's right there!
What'd you just say?
It's really hard to interpret what this thing. He called you a loser.
Wasn't aware that asses have lips.
Kick him in the nuts!
Now
Please.
but they do have cheeks. So do they have lips?
You don't have to.
Think about
I'm
it.
gonna really
don't
ruin
want
your whole
to
life.
fucking
I'm gonna really ruin your whole life.
Me or Atlas?
Everyone's.
Okay.
The butthole.
Very.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the joke I was
Yep.
getting to.
Yep. Yep.
Dealing with a funny guy there.
Also, hi,
Fucking
one of
funny
the
guy.
easiest syllables, you know, even for this,
Rude.
you know, pseudoscience horseshit. It's not hard to get a. All right.
It's one of the rudest
You know.
spirits we've ever interacted with.
Let's move along.
I'm leaving a Yelp review.
The review will be quite,
Great house.
quite positive.
Ghosts were rude as hell.
Amidst all of the strange happenings with
Amazing
Rainbow, Erin had an
Airbnb. The
encounter
ghost though
herself
wouldn't
in
talk
their
to me.
own
Quite
Ghosts were
rude.
fucking
Erin reported
dicks.
that she woke up at 3
Fuck
a.m.
those ghosts,
feeling like
man.
something
4
was
out of
on
5.
her, preventing her from moving or screaming. She's said to have seen a large, shadowy figure over her.
I mean,
which
I could make
suddenly
it worse.
stopped
Make
as
what
soon as it
worse?
started. A guest in the house also claimed she spotted a dark figure on the balcony of this bedroom. Could both
There's
of
a
these
balcony on the
occurrences be
in the
linked to the
bedroom?
Hat Man?
Good God.
Now, I will say before you say it, this does kind of sound like sleep paralysis, almost exactly like sleep paralysis. But I will say that a guest staying at the house seeing a dark figure on the balcony, that's a little different. Sure. Yeah, this Hat Man does have a propensity for kind of just showing up. In fact, there was workers in the house who saw the Hat Man themselves. They were in Raina's bedroom.
Atlas thing?
Like,
All right,
what's going on
go
over there?
for
And
it.
the guy was like, what are you talking about? I was like, fucking Hat Man, the guy wearing the hat.
Fucking Hat Man over here.
Fucking Hat Man.
I would love
Fucking
if the
Hat Man.
was our first on-camera entity.
Yeah.
I'd love to see this guy.
And he was just like, I was waiting for the right time to come out and speak my truth.
And I'd love to see for the whole world.
Dilly dilly.
Okay, so now we're entering the primary bedroom. This is obviously where the Clarks would sleep, Aaron and Aaron. We also set up a REM pod over there.
Yep.
That's
over there.
where the Hat Man is seen. And we
That's-
also
I
set
have
up
to
a little mag light
untangle
right
the-
here to
the
communicate
yarn.
with things.
A
Get them
regular mag
tangled.
light, when turned to the space between on and off,
No.
can be turned into a touch
Plus
lamp,
ratio.
which you can ask spirits to manipulate. However, the light will also randomly turn on and off in this setting. So, responses need to be timely and repetitive for a compelling interaction.
But what I'm gonna do right now, get in on this fucking bed. Oh,
That's really nice. Okay.
Oh man, this is good for my little feet.
This is such a huge bedroom.
It's enormous.
It is a big bedroom.
Oh, we got a light turning on here. Is that you? Did you just turn on that light? If it is, can you turn off the light right now, please?
If you're a spirit here with us and you want to communicate with the mag light,
Perfectly.
Oh. Oh.
Got some heat going on.
okay,
over
well, there's a
there.
lot going on.
There's a lot of heat.
Okay, all
Got
right.
some temperature spiking over there on the left.
If you're a spirit who's
They're
just
surrounding
entered
you.
via the balcony,
You're
maybe you were
being
chilling
surrounded.
outside, having a little smoke.
Get a little indoor-outdoor action.
Come on in and turn on the mag
Why
light to let
do
us
they
know
see
that you have
say these
entered
words?
the room.
Aaron Clark saw.
You know, they're just having a good time. They're just
Can you float above
being
me?
in a silly, goofy
Should we
mood.
close our eyes and then open them and see if there's
Yeah, let's see
something
if, like,
floating above us, like a
Those
Babadook
dudes
or
are
something?
ghost hunters, yes.
Oh wow, yeah, I can't see shit.
Psychic, hello.
I'm
I've been
gonna
looking
open
for a
my
while,
eyes
but not
pretty
really
soon.
listening.
I
Are
really
these
hope
dudes
there's
ghost
nothing
hunters?
floating
Yes.
above me.
Yes, they are.
Maybe.
Just like Mr. Shed.
Oh.
They also do a
Open
bunch of
my
other
eyes,
things,
there's
but
nothing but the light didn't
yes.
turn on. Did you like it when we were laying here?
They're funny,
you want us
silly,
to close our
goofy
eyes again?
dudes.
If
they are
Guys,
funny,
guys,
silly
lads.
silly lads. Yes.
Do you want to play with us? If so, turn the light off.
Ooh.
Oh my
What
god.
do you have in mind?
What do you want to do?
What do you want to do to us?
Why do they say these
Well,
words?
here we are. Do whatever you want.
If you're not a human, can you turn that light on? That's good.
We can get more specific. If you're a demonic presence, turn the light on.
Please don't do that. Ah, come
Oh.
on, please. Fucking, come on.
Well, nice to meet you. We've run into a few of you in our days.
I'm
That's
also
bullshit.
a demon.
If you're a demonic presence and you're here with us, turn the light off.
Yeah, you gotta confirm it, otherwise it's not real.
Or you know what you can do? You can walk over to the REM pod, that little red blinking light over by the balcony, and you can jostle it a little bit, and that'll give us a nice clear indicator that you're a little demon who, with all its might, can make a thing go beep. One of the truly scariest things a demon can do.
You know how spicy
Cock.
food burns
I
on
don't
its
think it's
way?
conclusive. There's no demon here. Ain't no demon here.
I knew that
If there's a
actually.
demon here, turn the light on.
See?
If there's a demon here, touch the REM pod.
Nice.
If there's a demon here, turn the light on.
Hey, wait a second. You can't just keep asking that. You can't just. I don't think there's anything
that's
here.
the whole.
Oh, fuck, and they both went on at the same time. Holy shit. Fuck off, man.
That was singing over there.
Do that again. Turn that light off, and then walk over to the. Oh, wow. And then walk over to the balcony now.
Spoopy.
Okay. Okay, I feel a little bit better about that. What the fuck's going on? I think we're good in this room now.
I mean, I think we're good. I don't know that we're good on account of it seems like we've encountered some sort of demonic.
I don't think there's a
entity.
demon here. I think
Seems like maybe there's a demon in
I
here.
don't think there's a demon in here.
Quite possible.
In case you forgot, there's
Go.
a terrifying basement in
Touch
this
his light.
hellhole too. So, let's end there. As a reminder, the basement originally had a dirt floor, a shower, and multiple Shane-sized cages. There is also a mysterious wet
I like
spot
that description.
in the basement, which there is
Shane-size.
no leak for and no explanation yet to be found. What do you think about that wet spot?
I'm excited to see that wet spot.
I want to see how wet it actually is.
It's got to be. I mean, this thing's got to be.
Sopping wet. Every medium who has visited this area insists evil has happened in this basement.
They say
and it's full
words
of
sometimes,
supernatural
and
entities. Some
Yeah.
even suspecting
Sure do.
hundreds of tortured souls.
Watch your head.
Yes, it's very low. Very low. Ooh.
Jesus Christ, it really is low. Holy
No, stop.
Hey, there's a mirror right at the bottom. That's creepy.
We actually have two different types of evidence captured in this room. First,
Okay.
we have an SLS clip from Viv and Hector from 10th Dimension Paranormal Group.
We were down in the basement of the Hobo.
I
House.
know
Mike and I
these
were trying to
guys.
use the
Oh,
SLS
yeah?
and some other various equipment to try to
They were on
confirm
a Ryan
what we
Higa
think we
video,
captured
like a
upstairs
while
of the
ago.
little girl. While we were down there, not only
I
did we
think.
get her on the video, but we got another figure that when I asked for a count of three to show itself, a few seconds after it appeared. We
Guys,
got this
please?
equipment-
Are we stopping? What's happening?
What?
What is happening? I just see no stop, D:, guys, please. What's happening?
Chat, are you being tortured? Chat, do we need to call someone?
What is happening? Are we referring to the stopping? Ah, boy, I love when my charger takes an hour and a half to charge from 80%. That sounds like maybe you don't have the right charger for your phone. Or sometimes, like, if you get, like, a charger from the dollar store, they're just simply not as good. It's just,
pick you up,
unfortunately, why they're
Go
cheaper.
away. We can get a picture of you and show it to you.
Just did it. Just
Good.
showed up.
Good.
Oh.
Do it again.
Oh! A dancy laugh.
This looks like, I mean, all due respect to this lovely house and its golden hammer, this looks like a place you'd get murdered.
Yeah, this is a nice little Blair Witch cavern here. What the?
Oh,
that's gross looking.
It looks like a door made of ectoplasm.
Yeah,
I know
I
it's
know.
just caulk, but
I mean, it's building material, but it does kind of look like a xenomorph just jizzed all over that door.
you almost want it to be wet. But, you know, it's spider webs.
I don't know about almost wanting it to be wet. Anything that's down here, it's not really clear what's down here. It's more just like there is a bad energy to this place. A lot of psychics have said that. Either way, do you guys mind if I take your picture?
Oh.
Do you mind?
Is that from a movie, or are you just trying out voices? What's going on?
No.
We'd love to see you and see what you look like. So why don't you just scoot your little ass out of that ectoplasm door?
I love how she
Or
was
if
just
you're
like,
elsewhere, I mean, if you're over
you
here,
are
come on
saying
over.
weird things.
That's true. We
weirdly.
can turn around.
Are
Yeah,
you
we can turn
making
around.
Anybody
content
over
right now?
here?
What is happening?
See anybody in the?
No,
What
I
is
don't
the
see
goal
anybody. I don't
here?
see shit. What about over here? Anybody else in this little Blair Witch dungeon?
Please show us your body.
Show us your body.
Do a little dance.
Do a little dance.
Come on now, we love you.
No, the right one.
this
He
evidence
just loves
from
breaking.
We started our
Oh.
search in the downstairs basement of Hobo Hill.
Oh, no.
We first went to the
I
room
I
that
don't
had
mean like
the wet spot, except it isn't actually wet. We didn't get
like
anything
right
out
as
there,
in
so
like
we
it
moved into
works
the
on your
next room
phone. I mean
basement,
like
and we
if
started
you
asking
don't use the
questions.
charger
We
that
did ask
came
them to
with
give us
your
a word
phone,
that would
it's
identify
generally
someone
not
who
going to be as
lived
good
there.
if you
And so they gave us what
don't
sounded like the last
buy
name of the family that was on the certificate in the upstairs hallways.
Do you know the names of anybody that stayed here?
Okay, I've untangled.
Yes, that was the last name of the people that used to own this house, Beardrum. Yeah, asked them. The name of the people that lived here.
Now here's my issue, and I don't mean to dunk on the lore of this house. I don't think it's wet.
Why
It's
not?
not wet. It's just a different color, right? I gotta touch
Yeah,
it.
I mean, it's not wet. Is it wet?
Oh, you know what? No, it is wet.
It is?
That's wet. I mean, it's not sopping, clearly, but it's damp.
Well, I'm standing over the wet spot at the Hobo Hill house.
That's
I don't
right.
know why I'm giving this intro like I'm Doc Brown.
Hello.
I'm here at Twin Pines Mall. It's exactly 11:21 p.m. And I'm
You guys
gonna
believe in ghosts, or do you
recreate
watch
the
it because
evidence
of the
Nicole
humor?
sent us. Here we go.
So I believe ghosts exist, yeah. And like supernatural things and everything like that. I don't think that these guys have ever seen a ghost. Mischief thinks that they have interacted with ghosts maybe a couple times. I don't think a lot of the evidence that they have is real.
Yeah.
It's mostly for the humor. To be fair, they're just funny lads. Silver, hello. Are you taking media requests like the oh my god, like when a video pops up?
Media
No.
share?
Like media share? No, I don't have that set up at all. Or do you mean like videos to watch? I mean, if you have a spooky person you want to recommend, like people who do ARGs, talk about maybe like true crime, ghosts or whatever, feel free to like give me a name and I will check them out, and then if they're good, I might watch it on stream. But I won't, if it's someone that I don't know, I won't watch it before I watch it off a stream, because yeah,
You know.
yeah. I mean, feel free to give me a name though, because I like I do like watching new creepy stuff for sure. Like feel free to put a name there. Respect that. I'm glad. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's mostly because of the humor, honestly. They're just funny lads.
Right now.
Wheat. Pewterfry.
What is that? Wheat?
Wheat and its byproducts.
Divided feeling. Divided
Not the
feeling.
wheat
Divided
byproducts.
Corn.
Wheat and wheat byproducts.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
The hand that I touched the spot with has like a, it's got a really weird stink to it.
What does it smell like?
Smell it.
Don't ask me to smell your fingers.
No, genuinely, smell them.
Oh, that does have a weird stink
Isn't
to
it odd?
Oh.
I touched it with these two fingers.
I could
for the
tell.
record.
Broadway, what does that mean?
No, I get
Something
that.
happened here?
Fast charge for my
Johnny,
phone is
we
like
got
45
Johnny.
minutes from
Johnny!
dead.
Has there been a Johnny that's
dead
owned
in
this
about 2
place?
hours right now.
What else
Oh,
you
that
got?
sucks.
Well,
I'm so
this
sorry,
is where the
Keith.
cage was.
Not a creepy thing. It's
Oh,
more
I got
existential though, provoking.
Puddle.
Ooh,
Puddle, chef.
ooh. Well,
Puddle
like I
chief.
mean,
Are
give me
you
the
Chief
name and
Puddle?
I
Is
will
that
look it
your
up and I'll
name?
watch
Is
it.
that is the coolest ghost name I've
Probably.
ever heard. Chief Puddle?
I'm gonna put a
Chief
mag light
Puddle.
on the puddle. Here we are again, staring at a mag light. This is what the boys do.
Hey, you wet ghosts. Can you turn on that light to let us know that you're wet?
That's a little.
Just realized what that sounded like. That wasn't even
Didn't
intentional.
realize that. When you said
No, I really actually didn't. Can you turn on that mag light to let us know that you're here? Hell, let's put the obelisk here too.
Oh yeah, Ovilus is
Kurnoth
quiet right
is
now.
It is.
Kurnoth?
Anybody
Kurnoth's
down here
quiet.
with
Okay,
us?
cool. I'll check them out.
What's going on in
lose
this
the
wet
contact?
spot? We came all the way from California to look at this wet spot and all these wet wraiths, and I don't see.
Contact
Oh,
where?
Sorry, I was just making sure it was adjusted.
Oh, maybe
Did you
a
touch it?
loose
No, I
contact.
didn't.
Yeah. It might be something like that.
What do you want us to erase? If you turn that light off right now.
I mean, as long as your phone is charging at all,
we do
like that's
have
good.
Perhaps.
Like if it wasn't
a
charging, that'd be
ghost
bad,
in our
obviously.
midst.
I'm gonna count up from 1 to 10. When I get to the level of how wet you are, I want you to stop.
0
What
being dry
the
as a bone, 5
F?
being
Why
moist,
do you keep
And
making
then
it
10
so much
being
worse?
Just like a sopping wet mop in a bucket.
Definitely, but I've
All right,
already
let's
replaced the
start.
charger port once.
0,
Oh, that
1.
sucks, Keith. I'm sorry. Are you sure it's not the charger
2,
itself?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on. 9. Oh my God, are you a 10 out of 10 wet ghoul? 10?
Could be the wettest ghoul that's ever lived.
100.
100 wetness.
Or the cable, yeah.
100 wetness!
Yeah, like the
Holy
charger
shit,
or
man.
the
no
cable
wonder why
itself.
there's a wet spot that's here in
Usually if something's
perpetuity.
broken, it's
So
usually
you're
like
just sitting
the
here being wet
wire.
as hell.
That's twisted.
You don't even seem like you have any malignant intent. Are you just here to chill and be wet?
Yeah, once I get out of the shower, I'm reaching for a towel. I'm not just standing there.
Sometimes I stand there and let myself air dry.
We'll have to unpack that.
What the
Let's go
fuck
upstairs,
is
we'll come
this?
back down here alone.
I've been losing my fucking mind at this, and I just realized my mic was muted.
It's just like Shane being like, sometimes I let myself air dry out of the shower. What the F?
We move to the final
Now,
phase
why do you
of
feel
the
the need
hunt,
to do that, Shane?
our individual
I think you need special
investigation
cable
of
for
the
fast charging. Yeah, you do.
entire building.
And they're usually more expensive.
Do you feel more confident?
Yeah,
knowing
I've
that
got
it's a
one of
little
those
tiny
bad
house?
bitches.
Or
They
is
work
that
really
more
well.
No.
fears? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Usually fast chargers don't work for file transferring though.
I
So
think
I only have
my
the
mind
one.
is just like a fear puzzle box. It'll find a way to figure it out and make it horrifying for me.
Weasel its way in
It
there
will.
and start messing with you.
Fear always finds me.
Yes, it does.
I also have a
Favorite time of
braided
the night.
cable
Feeling
so
good.
that they don't
Last one of the
effing
season.
break on
That's
one
right.
side.
You're gonna be reading some tales from this logbook
So.
when you're in there.
Logbook? Is that what people
Alright,
it's like a
I
guest book.
have to
Fill that out in
go
there.
because
Okay.
I have a choir thing.
Oh, logbook.
But
have fun.
have
Hey,
fun
I'm
with the
gonna head in there.
ghosty lads. Bye,
will.
chat.
Bye.
The
It's just me and Billy Bumble.
Have a
Yeah,
good
why don't you
time.
do that? Why don't you do that?
And I'll mess it up for you, rile them up, get them all triggered.
yeah, yeah.
Trigger them
Why don't you
like
get
I
it?
do.
Season finale.
Woo!
Make the Ghost Files badge proud.
Aye.
What a season it's been. Oh, a spooky ghost.
A
We
ghost.
found one.
So here's how our solo investigations will
Okay,
work.
okay.
Shane and I
You can
will
get some
each have
shrinking,
20 minutes
to
of
fix
solid
broken
alone
cables.
time in the location.
Yeah, usually
Shane
how
will
the
go first,
like how
and at
my
the end of his
cables break
time,
or like
we'll
the
hide a
end part will
walkie-talkie
like
in a
rip.
room inside the building.
And
Once Shane
then the
returns,
wires
he'll
inside
reveal to
will,
me
like,
the walkie-talkie location.
come
Then
out.
It's my turn.
And so like I
I'll
have to
enter
get the ones
building,
that
and only after
that's,
radioing
like,
back
really
to
hard to
Shane
do.
with the hidden walkie-talkie will the clock start on my 20 minutes of solo investigation. Let the games begin.
I'm usually pretty rough
Hobo
with my
Hill
electronic stuff.
House.
It should be more
Finally,
gentle,
the
but
two of us alone together. You, me. The thin veil between life and death.
I want to see what people have to say about this place. Maybe they can give me some pointers. I won't say any names. This person says
Well.
beautiful place. It actually is a beautiful place, honestly.
It is.
We don't often get, nice houses like this. It's nice to just
Never
stand.
like is
in
he
a
reading a
quiet
review
house
book?
and enjoy
Yeah,
it.
it's like broken
Perfect
in the
spot for my
in the
wedding.
context. Oh.
I guess I'll go upstairs
Oh.
to the attic
Uh-oh.
and kind of work my way down. I'll say that this house does have the property of many, many places that people claim to be haunted, which is, listen up, because you're gonna hear it. Well, that was the Boo Buddy. But before the Boo Buddy, you heard that it was completely dead silent. There's like no ambient noise whatsoever. That's wild. Because of that, I think people's imaginations sort of prey on them. Ghosts! I'm coming!
And
Had
it
a
probably it's
lovely
also like
conversation with the
smothering
woman
iron and
floating over my
tweezers
bed.
might help.
I'm in the attic.
Now I don't
alone
have
now.
access to either
We
of
have
those.
several
I
entities
do have
in
access
this
to
attic
tweezers,
who have been known
but not of
to
smothering
sort of
iron.
fuck around up here.
Can we see him? Is he
It
up there
hasn't
in the
like
attic?
it happens so infrequently,
stupid
psychic,
head.
that
Who's up here?
I
We
just
got,
simply get
the
new chords.
doctor. Hey, Doc. I'm going to.
It used to happen
douse
with
my
like
light
earbuds a lot, but
and,
now I
give
can't
you
use
the
earbuds
time to
because my
do all your,
ears
whatever fucked up
will
stuff you want to
simply
do to me.
perish
Yeah,
if
have at it.
I put
Let's get
anything
spooky.
in them. And the only other time it's happened is my ring light.
You know,
I have a ring light. It's a USB cable, and the cable of it broke, so I had to buy a new ring light. But I had that ring light for a little bit, and I kind of wanted a new one anyway. So
ears open because we have that REM pod down.
although I think I have the old one, so I probably could like still use it for something.
We may be hearing that in the middle of this.
Oh.
Do you have a hacker space nearby?
There it goes.
I don't know what that
Maybe
means,
something's
Psychic.
coming
Is that like a
upstairs.
shop? As
that
much as
you?
I hate Apple
Todd?
products, I do have the right
Dr.
idea
Todd?
with the lightning
All
jack.
you have to do is make a little beep and I'll come
I
downstairs.
don't know what that is.
I got time. I'm gonna chill.
Guys,
this
there's
place,
titty lights.
We go to these big places. We gotta walk around the whole time.
We've done houses before, we've done prisons, we've done pretty much everything, but
The
we've
ceiling
never
titty.
quite done a place that's as fucking baller as this.
Spearhead?
Mount Irva's a
I'm
hacker
coming
space. That's
back
what I want to
down.
know.
That'll let me know that you're here and that you want to communicate.
Is that a
with
store?
me, or that you intend to kill me. Just really fuck me up. Push me down the stairs. That's fine.
Go down to that basement though.
Well, in Germany, that's
What's
kind
that?
of like a tech meeting space. Oh, not really. So like there is places around here definitely where people would probably meet and talk about tech things, like a repair cafe. Oh, I don't think so, or at least I don't know about them. With that type of thing, I probably would have to go to like a repair shop for like cars and ask for that. A little more into hacking tech stuff. Yeah, you know, it's actually quite interesting because where I live is actually considered one of like the tech powerhouses of the world. In like hacking spaces and apps development and gaming development, everything like that. And so there's definitely a lot of people here who know about like hacking and tech stuff, but there's not like a shop, because I think it's more on the software side than the hardware side, which is probably why there isn't a space like that, because if you're mostly on software side, then you're just simply mating on Discord or Reddit. By hacking, I don't mean the computer server hacking stuff. Yeah, I assumed you meant like hard drives and stuff. Yeah. See, the thing is, I don't have a soldering iron, but we do have a heat gun. I do have a heat gun. I don't know, it's just like, you know what? You know who does have a soldering iron? Liam does. Our very own hacker man has a soldering iron, because he makes keyboards. He built his own keyboard. So, like, if it ever happens again, Psychic, maybe I'll talk to him about using his soldering gun. Or soldering iron.
A pretty strong REM pod reading over here.
I usually get on families for not leaving a house as soon as activity happens, but it would take a lot for me to leave this place, honestly. It's pretty fucking sweet.
Quite nice house.
Not a lot really happening here. I think there was a Babadook floating above the bed. Is there any Babadooks here?
Babadook.
Is there a Babadook here?
Yeah, I guess if my daughter started speaking gibberish, I'd probably be like, ah, damn.
We got a big reaction to Babadook.
That kid would have to be headbutting
Simply don't know
walls daily
Liam that well.
for me to really be like, we gotta get out of here.
I think he was mostly talking about like chords, not a car thing. I kind of want to create my own haunted house, like a scare place, like where people have like scare actors and
The REM
stuff.
pod is going wild right now for the Babadook.
Cause that'd be kind of cool. It does make a lot of money around Halloween time. I think it'd be kind of fun to work at as like a scare
I'm
actor.
gonna go into that room over there and try to talk to our closet demon friend.
Be fucking sick if the Babadook was in the season finale of Ghost Files.
This is the room where we encountered a very tall stick man doing the Dougie in this little closet.
Is the Babadook real?
You know what? I'm gonna go in here and turn off the light. Now I'm stuck in a closet with a little
I love how
stick
Ryan
demon.
is just like, no, a house like the one those
in the
dudes are
dark.
visiting. Oh, so like you kind of like you find a haunted house and then
I
you
think it's
like
just a lot
rent
of
it out
people
so that
tend to see
people
this
can like
Hatman.
do
So if we could
ghost
get to
hunts
the
and stuff
bottom
like
of a
that.
Hatman inside,
I'm sure
that
you
would be
could probably
kinda
look up haunted
Find the real
houses
life
and then
Babadook.
like see
There's
if
your
anyone's like
YouTube
hiring
channel
to
right
like so you
there.
could work there
Met
or
the
something.
Babadook. Cool guy.
Oh, dude, it's a tall closet. Put a lot up here.
There's haunted places everywhere.
More cobwebs than I'd expect for a golden hammer. Didn't hear much here. I'm gonna walk through the house in the dark and hopefully not trip. Okay, I already walked directly into something, so I'm not gonna do that.
I'm gonna head to the basement.
I will
see
walk
what's
around in the dark.
shaking
Maybe
down
not.
there. Hello, Rem Pod.
Just like random
Do you not
emitters,
like
maggots,
me?
and stuff
We
hidden
got
that
beef?
triggers or sensors.
Hey Shane, I want you
Oh,
to say.
so you want to run a scam?
I want you to do your very best.
I think that'd be
to
quite
stay
funny.
quiet and do nothing for my pal Ryan Bergara, who's about to come in.
I want to hear you say it over the walkie.
Big brain move. I don't know why I've never thought of that. He has to say it.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Sorry, the REM pod does not seem to like that.
You're gonna have to say that though because you have to do
I
what
never
I
asked
say.
Liam for anything vehicle related. Psyche, how exactly are you gonna make it
All
haunted? Kind of, I
spirits
don't want to make it
of
haunted.
Hobo Hill House.
So basically, I think what Psychic is saying is that goes to a house, like buys a house or whatever, and then puts stuff in the house that is supposed to interact with ghost equipment. So like a lot of ghost equipment reacts with like magnetic fields and that type of stuff. So if you were to put a lot of magnetic field emitters in your house, you'd be messing with the ghost equipment. So yeah. And so yeah, it would scare people for sure. There's some air pressure, temperature, and yeah, exactly. Or you could do stuff like that where like you put like vents in hidden places, so it makes places like colder than it should be. You could put like recording devices in the walls that periodically will just say words like "hi," "hello," and then people would just like fill in the blanks of anything else. Like you would have to do like a lot of stuff to be fair, or put in like make it so you can control lights or whatever so they flicker. A bunch
They're
of stuff.
listening. I want you to try.
I
your
was
very
implying
best
murder. Oh.
To not remain quiet.
I feel like that would be a lot more trouble than what I was saying. I'm gonna be honest. Because one of them is a scam. The other one is jail time.
Spirits of Hobo Hill House. Ryan Bergara will soon enter by his lonesome.
Nah, not
and
murder.
I encourage you
Just a
to
little bit
really
of fun.
Fuck him up. Throw him down the stairs, pull his little eyeballs out of his weird head, knock the teeth out of his mouth, fuck up the floorboards and pull him to hell!
Pretty much the exact opposite of what I asked you to say. You're breaking the rules right now, I'll have you know that. You have to do what I say you have to do.
I don't give a shit, baby. It's a season finale and all bets are off! Wild card!
You know, to scam the other is a crime.
I'm not doing.
I mean, a
what he's
scam
asking me
is
in there.
technically a crime,
Not gonna
but
happen.
only
I'm
if
gonna make
you're
my popcorn,
charging
I'm gonna
them.
eat it. It's gonna be so fucking
If you're not
good.
charging them to go in there, there's not really a lot that they can
on,
do about
baby.
it.
We're having a blast in here.
Do you remember the knockers from
Nah, I
the
gotta
early
hit up the
streaming
basement.
days?
I'll catch you later.
No,
Rem
what
Pod.
is that?
You're gonna have fun with Ryan Bergara. He's
I think I need a little bit more context than that. Maybe I do.
All right. Jesus Christ, REM Pod won't shut the.
Really?
Truly, I think that they're coming out to play, man.
Oh well, I would charge them. Okay, then yeah, it's a scam.
really going off. If I
That's a
thought
normal
it
video?
indicated anything of consequence, you know, I'd be spooked. But oh, okay, watching my head. There's our infamous wet spot. Got a motion alarm over there.
I am confused
let
at
me
what you mean,
bust out this
psychic.
fucking mag
Like,
light and then only got a minute or two.
just after some time, there is a knock on the door.
Oop, give me just a second. Gotta put this
Oh,
mag
you mean
light
like
down.
the jump
He's
scare
adding time to
videos?
his solo? What a fucking psychopath.
Mag light on the wet spot. Mag light on the wet spot. Any wet ghosts down here? Turn the light off. Turn the light off if you're a wet ass ghost. Yep. Come on now. Wet ghost. Turn it off. There we go. All right, got a wet
So
ghost.
they think someone
That
was
feels good
knocking
enough
on
for
their
me.
door.
Hope you get
Okay.
dry. Or maybe not. Maybe you're into it. And when my friend comes down here,
Wait, do you mean
fucking
like
do whatever you want.
when people
He's-
used to
I'm
like
telling you,
call
you'll
like
have a
raid
blast.
squads on like
All right, I gotta go.
streamers,
Ryan's getting. Ooh,
and then
fuck, I got a
like
stash
they would like come in.
Wonky.
I feel a little bit
While
braver.
someone
I
was
think it's
live,
nice
but
that
really
we
it was just
ended
some
in a
random
nice little
sound
house
from a
that's
video.
beautiful. If things start to go down while I'm in there,
Oh, okay.
I don't think I've gotten braver.
I mean,
in
like,
that case.
Hobo Hill
like I've
House.
seen a video
You're
like
an
that.
absolute
I've listened to a
pleasure.
video like that where like
And,
I think someone's knocking on the door and then it's just
Remember
in
how
the
many
video
times
game
I hit my
or
head in
the video I'm
Alcatraz?
watching.
This is called.
I didn't know they had a
This
name
is
though.
called
That's
learning.
kind of cool.
Taking your sweet time
See,
in
like,
there, huh?
even though
Well,
I've
when
been
it's a golden
watching
hammer, you gotta
YouTube
luxuriate.
and been on the internet for like
That place
my
is
literally
it's
my
like a
entire life,
circus
and
in
I
there, is it?
am
You got Boo Buddy,
not as young as I look.
Screaming. You're gonna have a great time.
Streaming, I didn't start watching like Twitch streamers regularly until 2020. The only thing I used to watch on Twitch was this one Twitch streamer who streams like every Saturday, who doesn't stream anymore, and like League of Legends esports.
Yeah. Fuck up those.
There also were scammers. I mean, screamers. Yes, I do remember
I'm pretty
screamers.
chilled out right now, honestly, but I feel like that's gonna change.
Yes, I do know screamers.
Get in there, have fun.
There was a really famous one when I was like in like early middle school. The one with the car.
One last ride, baby.
That went behind a bush and then like a zombie girl like pops up. That was like a really popular one.
I'm going down for the
And it's so much cheaper on Mischief side of the ocean.
Funny business.
His hits.
Look at him go. He found his courage, sorta, somewhat.
All right, let's see if I could find this fucking thing.
It's kind of funny actually, considering that there's more stuff over there technically.
Nope.
If you look on Facebook, that's so sketchy.
Probably by the wet spot, actually.
I mean, you do you, but oh my god.
Mag light on the wet spot. Huh. Ah, here we are.
Found it!
Oh,
Jesus.
That's the sound of a very confident little guy.
That's...
Enjoy your
Good
solo
job.
time.
You did it!
Oh yeah, I should start my clock.
Doesn't want to respond to me? Okay.
I guess
Oh,
while
okay,
I'm down
F you.
here, might as well.
Turns it off.
Anybody?
You bastard.
And then we've got the REM pod up in the Harry Potter closet.
All right, moist ghost, wet wraith. If there's actually somebody here, down with me on this wet spot. What did you say your name was?
You're just choosing not to respond to me, is that it?
If you don't mind.
I'm trying to talk to ghosts.
Okay, well, a simple copy would be nice.
My hands are full.
Of ghosts.
Right, that's a lot of sass.
Anyways, wet ghost. Did
James
you
is
hear?
like, dang,
What did you say your name
man.
Was it like
Dang.
Captain Puddle or some shit like that? Puddle Man? If there's somebody here with me, my wife's just going nuts right now.
Oh, Psychic, I know where Keith is. Like, I actually know exactly basically where he lives. No camera captured the mag light at that moment.
Down here with me.
Oh.
Move that mag light.
Then like
I just saw it move.
Like
Somebody
looking
down
on
here with me?
Facebook just in general, I think for like apartments is this like a little
There
sketchy,
is
but
somebody down
like
here.
I mean you can do whatever you want.
Fuck.
Okay, that is the
Turn
only
off
way to
the
find
light.
any apartments under $1,000. Yeah, because they're not legal.
Oh,
Which means that if anything goes wrong and you go to like the tenant union, they're simply not going to help you.
Well, I'll catch you later.
So,
I'm gonna go
you know,
upstairs
it's a
and make
risk.
some popcorn. Fuck this.
See what we got in the logbook here. Oh, it's upside down.
Up the stairs, up the stairs, and up the stairs we go.
People coming from all over the place. Well, mostly Missouri.
Okay.
I would assume most
boy,
of
this
Missouri.
is
Bro,
gonna
I'm
be
never
so
going to be
good.
able to move
Someone
out.
came here for
That
their
must feel
46th
bad.
birthday. Someone came here from Puerto Rico.
It's been a while since I've been microwave with popcorn. I'm a stove.
Oh my god, is he actually going to
You
put
know,
on
if you've never
popcorn? Keith, I don't know. I am not a financial advisor. I simply still live at home. And, like, I don't know. If I knew the answer to that, I would be living in my own apartment. Probably. Have my own, like, really nice streaming setup. I would, like, have content creation as my full-time job. You know? Like, I don't know. Like, this is the type of thing that you need to talk to, like, a financial advisor with. Like, I don't know. I'm just telling you that that if you were to get an apartment through Facebook and the place turns out to not be legal, like it's not registered or anything like that, and something goes wrong, like your landlord sucks, they get you caught into a contract that's not fair, they raise your rent without notice, there's mold, there's asbestos, there is whatever the case may be, the union can't help you because the place doesn't exist. That's really it. But like, if you're willing to take that risk for a cheap apartment, you can. I'm just telling you what the risks are. In Germany, if we don't have a genetic contract, that is always valid if there is no other contract. Yeah. Here, the problem is that where we live, the housing market is at an all-time high, and it's not going to go down because we live in a very desirable place to live. It's extremely nice here. Really, really nice here. Like, I do not want to move from here. It's so pretty and I love it here. And so does a lot of other people. So, and there's not a lot of room either. Yeah. So yeah, it's just people want to live here, and it's quite nice, and I understand why. Um, so yeah, and it's hard, obviously, because like a bunch of other things are going up at the exact same time. It sucks. Like it's just I can't give you financial advice. I can only tell you what I know. You know?
Been to America? What's this?
Oh. Oh, he's making popcorn in the microwave. Are you making popcorn?
That's what you get.
Ghost, if you're by the REM pod, just
I
wait
can't
there
believe
for a
he's making
second. I have
popcorn
a
right
tasty
now.
snack for you. I'll come, talk to you once I have my popcorn.
I gotta say, in all the years that we've been ghost hunters,
I've never been more proud of you as a fellow Colonel Head.
Thanks, pal.
But we are adding 2.5
Just
months
get rich, but the whole city.
I'm not gonna observe that.
Game
Yeah,
recognized
rude.
game.
Just get money,
burn
lol.
it? Dude, fuck.
Oh, that's
I
burnt.
can't resist a pop. I did in there because I thought it'd be unprofessional, but...
This is why you don't make microwavable popcorn. That's not gonna work for me. I think there's another bag in here. Come on. Yes, there is. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll have this one popping while I'm out there investigating. It's called multitasking.
And he's making another
What I have
one.
to do. Let's see how this burnt popcorn tastes.
Oh, just get rich and buy the whole city. Yeah.
that's not- actually not
No,
the worst.
actually though, good
I'll
plan.
walk
So I
around
think
with
that's a
the burnt
great
one.
plan. I love this plan.
Okay. I'm coming upstairs.
That is
Oh,
so
that's-
burnt.
You want some popcorn? Some delicious popcorn?
Bro. How do you F up that bad?
In there. Primary bedroom. This is still pretty fucking
You'd
scary. This is
smell
the
it
most scared I've
first.
ever been eating popcorn.
Well, you would hear
I
it.
saw the
You would
Conjuring
hear the
theaters.
thing stop popping. That's why they tell you to listen.
Yeah.
When you
It's
hear
moving
it stop
so
popping
fast.
for
It's
like
such-
5
my
seconds,
body's
you just
confused
take
right
it
now
out.
because it's doing a delightful thing that it loves, which is eating popcorn. Now we're in Raina's bedroom. This is where the portal
I've
was.
eaten worse.
There's me.
Keith,
Hi.
I'm so sorry.
Show you popcorn in the portal?
That popcorn,
Fuck
popcorn
it,
is
dude.
inedible. This is not
It's
a
like my
brag.
shield.
Yeah.
I bring popcorn with me all the time. I'm in the portal eating popcorn. I thought I heard something. That was Raina's bedroom. No, it's Titus's bedroom. Sorry.
Okay.
This is Raina's bedroom. What's good? What's good? What's good? All right, listen up. How y'all doing tonight?
It's just how casually he's just like, all right, guys, how we doing?
31.
What did that say?
Would you like to meet? All right. I'm gonna go back downstairs.
Have you eaten a black toast?
He's gonna be such a prick if he finds out.
Like
I
I've
did
eaten
this.
some pretty
Now.
burnt toast, but not if it's like charred. You know?
Look at how.
Oh,
look at how
that's
much
a
it glows
beautiful
in the
popcorn.
light. Just nothing can hurt me now. Halfway through.
So much better than the
Go up
burnt
to the attic.
Yeah, that was so much
At
better
ease,
looking.
Pod, at ease.
What is it?
I'm
A
supposed to
dare?
have my friends down there.
Oh, for Keith? For me, no. I
It's
just
really
wanted
good
toast, and I
popcorn.
didn't want to. I didn't want to
some popcorn?
If saying this is excellent popcorn was my last words on earth, I'd be a happy man.
hey, stand by the top of the stairs and look down
Laziness.
the pod and turn all your lights off and try to, talk to us.
Generally, like if I
That
get like
sounds
really
good.
black
I mean,
toast,
again, coping.
I just scrape off
sort of
like
coping, just doing what he's
you know,
got to do.
because I don't want to waste the toast.
So
like
now I'm
that's-
supposed to turn off my lights and look at the red pot.
Okay.
Oh, it's spooky when you do that. Fuck.
When I
It's
look
really
up
fucked.
apartments on Facebook, it shows office
I'm very
spaces.
uncomfortable right now. My hands are shaking.
I wonder how mad
Is there anybody in that
an
portal?
office space would be if you were to choose to live in an office space.
Oh, I don't know.
You know, Facebook Marketplace sometimes give you some very big bangers, you know? Okay, actually, okay, I know this is almost the end of the video, okay, but like, okay, so here's the thing, okay. So, office spaces, they were building a bunch of office spaces around where I live, and on the mainland, okay? Because people were, like offices, like, businesses were starting to be like, hey guys, so we don't want to pay for an office space, so like we're gonna rent out a bunch of these office spaces and like whatever. Anyways, so they were building a bunch of office spaces so that people can rent them out. And then COVID hit, and then people realized, oh, but I could just work at home. And not only could I work at home, but I get a tax break because I have to like keep the heating on in my house because I'm working from home, or the air cooling or whatever, right? So all those office spaces that they built are simply not getting used, and they have never been used. And I have a feeling that they're going to convert them into not office spaces. Like they're going to be turned into like apartments. And I just thought that was like an interesting thing. Anyways.
Complete silence. You can eat your popcorn if you want, but do not speak.
Okay.
All right. Why'd I have to go back?
Popcorn crunching really adds
Sucks.
to this.
All right, I'm at the mirror.
I love it.
No, not
Have
likely.
fun.
Why do you think that,
I'm
Keith?
stress eating right now. I've got a weird job, man.
You do have a weird job.
Weird fucking job. All right, that's 2 minutes of that. Oh!
Oh! Oh no!
And then Bob's your uncle. You're just about done.
Pretty sure I just shattered one of these Ghost Pros.
Okay, well.
Oh no.
What a bombastic ending for the season. We
Oh,
destroyed some of
no.
our equipment. Wow!
Really
Oh,
whacked my
shoot.
head on that staircase.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Burgoose isn't used to
Also, the
being
term
tall.
professional
You don't know what
roommate
it's
is
like.
effing funny
to duck.
because in my
He's
head it
never
sounds
ducked
like you
in
need
his
a
life.
degree or something speaking of rooming.
Oh, the
If
fucking
you didn't drop the popcorn, yeah, you could. Oh my god, could you imagine? You would have to clean it up. That would have been really funny.
Honestly, it's a really fun way to wrap up the season. Cool house, got some good evidence.
Mhm.
Not super scary, which is fine. Some places can be haunted and delightful.
I'm silently panicking inside right now.
Roommating sounds naughty.
Who knows where we'll go next season? Maybe we'll come
Oh,
back
because
to
that would
Missouri.
be the right thing
It's a
to
very
do. And
haunted
we all
state
know
as far as I'm
how
concerned.
everything is.
Ooh,
Now, but
horrible.
Keith, right now they're not making money because no one is renting out those spaces. You know what would make money? Housing. So they would absolutely do it. Because businesses like making money. And they're all empty.
Really?
Like,
Wow.
you don't understand how empty it is right now. Like, I know where the office spaces are because I saw them being built. But if you were to go to there, you wouldn't know their office spaces. They look like they're intentionally empty because no one has ever been there. Like, that is, like, how, like, empty they are.
I'm covered in spider webs. What the fuck? Well, that's my time.
There he
It's
is.
like-
there he is, folks. There he is.
I got popcorn.
You broke that You broke the camera.
Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know where it is.
It's fully gone.
No, it's under
Pretty
the
horrifying
stairs.
Experience. Luckily, I had the popcorn.
I
at
hope
this
they got
time.
it
felt like I
back.
was watching myself in a movie.
That's good.
I've never been more stressed out eating popcorn.
Well, honestly, I think it's a fitting way to end this season.
I think so.
Celebratory.
Hey, for all you who are having popcorn at home, cheers, brother. Come along with us on this journey.
Sometimes
to
I
next
do eat
season.
popcorn while watching
All right?
Ghost Files on stream.
You want some
I
more?
didn't
This one-
today
this
because I had
one
popcorn
season. Yeah,
yesterday.
it's been a fun season.
We got popcorn to cap it off. This is great.
Sweet.
I don't even want to cook. Yeah, let's go check out Jeff City.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, this is a
Heck
beautiful
yeah.
town.
Camera.
You really got a prison here.
They do?
Yeah.
We should come next season.
He's like, yeah, let's go.
A
Nice.
house built to be a home now sits vacant,
Still?
waiting for
I don't
those
see why
who
they wouldn't.
dare
They're not
to
gonna just like
venture
leave them as
inside.
empty offices.
Lucky for us, they knew exactly.
Like, and like, I'm not saying like, oh, they've been
Was there
empty
a
for 2
spirit
months. Like,
in
they've
the
been empty for
bedroom portal?
3 years.
Did we make contact with a wet phantom? Did we scare away the
No.
doctor in the house? Our job as investigators is to collect and present questions, possibilities. Interpretation, however, solely belongs with you. But for our
Okay.
part,
Yeah.
the Hobo Hill House can now be locked away
Okay.
in the Ghost Files.
Okay,
Okay.
if you say so.
If you say so. There is one more episode. It is the debrief of this episode. And I did say it was going to be a little bit of a longer stream today. So we are going to watch the debrief, and then Ghost Files is no more for this season. I don't know when the next season's coming out or anything like that. So I'll have to find something to do on Fridays. Now, again,
Cry.
I have an idea,
Friday's
but
online crying session.
I just cry in front of a camera for 2 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there's an Evil Dead in the recommendations. That's awesome. This is my this account that I'm on right now. This one right here is like my YouTube channel that like has the Ultir Light name. It's not the channel that I watch stuff with, if that makes sense. So like I have a channel that's under like a different name that is where like what I'm like my subscriptions and everything is to. So all these recommendations are completely based off of the fact that I watch Ghost Files on this channel, Cakebirds videos, and ARG stuff. Like, basically anytime I stream. So, like, these recommendations, like, are really whack. I mean, there's probably some tax tuning that makes them money from some arbitrary reason. Probably not. Renting out spaces is kind of, like, not like that. They're probably not losing money, because where they are is the buildings themselves have businesses underneath them as well. So, like, there are office spaces on the top, and then there are shops on the bottom. So they're not losing money. It's just the fact that they're not making as much money as they thought they were going to when they built the place in, like, 2018 or 2017. So that's probably why they haven't changed it already. But we'll see. I don't know. Like I literally heard talk of them changing it to a different type of space. They might knock down some walls or something like that and make it so that there's more shops. That's also an option. But who knows? Okay, maybe we will be our always. They have a streamer YouTube. Who has a streamer YouTube? I do? We're watching the debrief. The costumes in this video are actually an unhinged inside joke from our Patreon, just explaining so it's not that random to those who will get weirded out. Uh-oh, I'm so nervous about these costumes now.
A skeleton in the portal, REM pod going wild, a possible demon, grab a snack and help us unpack all that and more. It's time for Ghost Files Debrief.
Okay, they are beavers. I'm not that weirded out, but I do want to know what the inside joke is. Look, after getting screwed over 2 years because of BS laws, I'm just a bit pessimistic.
I'm Ryan Bergara, and that thing over there is my colleague.
But you are not business. You are person.
Each week, we look back at our most compelling evidence, behind-the-scenes moments, and answer your burning questions.
This week, our episode is sponsored by Casetify.
This episode of Ghost Files Debrief
I'm so sorry,
is sponsored by our
Casetify.
friends over at Casetify.
You don't
Shares
pay me.
together, that means 20%. Get a great personalized gift for your loved one.
No thanks.
Order. You will not.
Don't tell me what to do.
Thank you again to Casetify for sponsoring us. And now, back to the debrief. Thank you, Casetify. Well, it's the season finale.
That's right.
Season finale.
Halloween has come and gone, but
dang,
we're shooting this right now on you know what? It's actually the Friday before Halloween.
That's
so.
right. We got to figure out what our Halloween costumes
This business
are
is the one that
That's a
screwed
good
me over
point. I
because
have no
laws let
idea
them.
what we're gonna be for
Yeah, but
Halloween.
Keith, what I'm
But
trying
this
to
is a fun
say is
episode,
that the
and,
business
you
that
know,
I'm
just
talking
a
about is the
good
people who'd be
debrief.
renting you the apartment. So I'm not talking about. I'm
Sorry,
talking about
just
like they
something's
want to make them
going
into
on in my
apartments
tummy.
because
I
it will
think
make
maybe
them
there's a
money.
snag in
So that is not the business
No, actually, if
getting
I-
screwed
maybe-
over. Does that make sense?
Hobo Hill.
Hobo Hill House. Yes.
What led us there? What led us to Jeff City, Missouri? A beautiful town, by the way.
It was a good little town. The house was beautiful, obviously, as we said several times in the episode. Golden
It is a very
Hammer
pretty
award
house.
winning, and we got some cool stuff in there.
It was really fun. It was nice to
I
go
didn't
to
know that
a
houses
somewhat
could just like
decent
win
building,
awards
you
for
know,
being
and-
pretty.
and see a lovely home. You obviously got some
Yeah.
little snacks there, which was nice.
What are those?
Yeah, I did get some snacks. I had my nice little popcorn there. It was a good
Those are
time.
the worst.
And a fitting finale for the series.
Yeah.
What the
Season
F
finale,
are
not
those?
series finale. We'll be back.
Oh, we'll be back. As we've said, we've already shot one episode of season 2.
I was looking at something else, and why are they
Shout out to
beavers?
Jeff City, by the
Halloween.
way. Everyone we met there
Halloween
was really
costume.
nice.
That's true. Yeah, they were really nice. And now a debrief of our investigation of Hobo Hill, starting with the evidence.
Ooh. Yes.
You know, I love
What
the
are
evidence. I do love.
So what are we starting out with? The Estes method?
Yeah, we'll start out with the Estes method.
Show it. Show the clip. Roll the clip. Do you put something in a box and drag it around? Is that it? Yes. Oh, cool. All right. Pretty conclusive. Great. Then we learned something here. That was nice.
It's a good response to get right there. You asked the Dr.
I got
Cup
it.
if that's
I'm
what
the
you do,
scariest
put
I've
things
ever
in a box
seen.
and drag them, and we got a pretty clear yes.
Like, see, like
how
at the beginning,
clear
and
were
they said
these
like,
things to
"Oh,
you
don't
when
be
you
weirded
were
out by these
hearing
costumes."
them?
It's not
Because,
the
I know
weirdest
people have
costume
often
I've
asked
seen.
us to also
This is a
release
pretty
the audio
mild
of
costume,
the,
I
of what
think.
you hear
which seems very complicated
Really
considering the machinery we're using.
I don't even know how you would.
They're quite nice, actually. Like it's like you know immediately what they're dressed up as.
You got to take all this with a grain of salt because it is the spirit box, so it's really up to interpretation.
I mean, it's pretty clear, yes.
I don't think you're bending over backwards to. You're hearing what you hear.
I mean, yeah, especially because you see in the episode, there's a lot of things I said that don't make sense. I would say that the yes was pretty clear.
What else happened in the Estes?
Now they could be dressed as cursed cat boys.
But
I don't think so.
Okay, really
Beaver
thrilling.
Brothers, if everyone remembers that cartoon. I don't.
What's next?
Sorry, it was just daydreaming.
About what?
Wood.
But I'll say this, since this is our season finale of Debrief as well, it's been really fun to do the Estes method all season. It's been a fun little, is that you as a child? Don't look at it too long. It's been very fun to do the Estes method all season. For
Puts
me
it away.
personally, I'm not tired of it yet.
No, I mean, it could be worse. They could be cat
don't believe that
boys.
it's scientific
I think that'd be
at all.
funnier.
It continues to be pseudoscience. So I want that to be known.
I feel like this is all like
And I
Patreon
apologize
inside
if
jokes.
that offends you.
And
but
I
that's
want to
sort of
know,
how
but
it
they're
is.
not going to explain.
Brilliant, because Ryan's not even defending himself right now. But hey, it's fun to think about, huh? Fun to think about this stuff, these other sciences that we don't know about.
That's correct.
Okay, what's our next bit of evidence?
Oh, we got the SLS figure. You know.
Stickman.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool clip.
Let's check it out.
It is possible that they're further away through the portal, so we could give sort of a.
This one, I like
Show
this
us
one.
your body! Whoa! Oh shit! It came up as soon as that happened. Whoa! 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 Oh
Whoa,
shit!
That's a tall fucking.
That's a tall ass person.
So this was in the closet when we were looking for the big tall hat man?
That's right. Yeah, you got
Yes.
the. I mean, you shouted "Show yourself" and it appears
And there-
directly
and there
on
he
cue.
was.
A lot of times when we recreate evidence in this show, it's like this is probably not going to get recreated because the odds are very slim. And we had been looking at that closet for I want to say a good 10 to 15 minutes before.
A while, yeah.
And as a last resort, Shane just shouted "Show yourself" as he often does because he gets frustrated.
That's true.
And then did you just fart or was that
No,
the
that
chair?
was the chair, I promise. Give it a sniff. Sniff right now.
I think I'm good. I'm gonna take your word for it.
All right.
If that's the only way I could judge whether or not that's, I don't sense anything. But I was interesting to see "Show yourself" and have that thing show up immediately. So I think this
I
is actually
swear,
some of the coolest
when they
evidence we've gotten
record
this
the
season.
debriefs, they just do it in one take.
I think the next piece
and there's
of evidence
just
we're gonna
like
go to
there's
now
very
is
minimal
the,
cuts.
bedroom. But
let's take a look.
If there's a demon here, turn the light on.
Man, wait a second. You can't just keep asking that. You can't just. I don't think there's
I mean,
anything
that's
here.
the whole.
Nothing but these.
Oh,
these cat
fuck,
boys.
and they both
It
went
would
out
be
at the same
funny.
time. Holy shit. Fuck off, man.
I was singing over there.
Ooh, boy, that's some juicy evidence. I could feel it in my belly.
So this was when the lights turned on or something?
Yeah, we got the light turning on at the same exact time as the REM pod. You were screaming at it.
Turn on the light.
Turn on the light. Turn on the REM pod if there's a demon.
Hey, do this. Go on. If
And
this
then it
is
does both of them at the same time, which is pretty freaking crazy, honestly. Like the fact that, and there was also a part in the beginning of that scene where we have something. It seems like walk from the balcony all the way over to the light. So we have the REM pod go off and then the light in succession. And then this time it's both at the same time when you ask it to confirm it's a demon. I think that's pretty cool.
Hey, I got a question.
It's very spooky.
For the folks at home, this is the last debrief of the season. I've seen some people who say, I wish they'd talk about the evidence more. There's really not much to say about it beyond what we say. If there's a different way to tackle it that you'd like us, hey, chime off. If we're talking about the evidence too much, also chime off in the comments. Yeah, give us some feedback. It's the end of a season. Keep it constructive. Thanks.
What it comes down to is I believe we got some compelling things. And
I think it's all horseshit.
Yeah, but I mean, I think when you have something that's proximity based, like a mag light or a REM pod, and they both go off at the same time when you ask them to, that's pretty goddamn good.
It's things happening in a house. What's next, Ryan? What do we got?
Oh, we got
could
the
be-
REM pod.
Spirits of
They could
Hobo
also
Hill
be 3
House.
children in a cloak.
Ryan Vergara will soon
Who's the
enter by
third
his
person?
lonesome, and I encourage you to really fuck
Are we
him up.
including the ghosts
Throw
in
him
this?
down the stairs, pull his little eyeballs out of his weird head, knock the teeth out of his mouth, fuck up the floorboards, and pull him to hell!
Oh.
Pretty much the exact opposite of what I asked you to say. You're breaking the rules right now. I'll have you know that. You have to do what I say you have to do.
I don't give a shit, baby. It's a season finale, and all bets are off! Wild card, motherfucker!
I'm not doing what he's asking me in there.
This thing was going bananas.
That thing was, there was steam
And then you
coming out of
simply
it.
did.
It was going, woo, 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 we got a Babadook.
It took all season, but finally the dam broke, and we got some nice, juicy evidence.
Yeah, that thing was, it was smoking, man. That thing was going crazy when I was in the house.
It was really scary to see it light up that closet. Like, to see the closet light up red and green was fucking insane looking. And the fact that that REM pod is sitting in the portal, which means there could be who knows how many things walking out of that portal.
Do you think a bunch of ghouls and goblins were in the portal just sort of like, just peeking out?
I think they were coming out to have a good time. They saw
Maybe.
that they liked the vibe. They liked that
Like,
we
hello.
were setting up a party at this
It
Golden
sounds like a
Hammer
party is
rated
happening out
place,
here.
And then they wanted to have, come party.
I've mentioned this before. One of the things that's scariest to me when being in, like any location, again, I don't believe in ghosts, but purely from like a horror movie perspective,
yeah,
I think it's environmentally very spooky when you're in a building and you hear a noise, elsewhere in the building. So to hear that REM pod going beep, 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 boop, boop, bop, 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 over there in the stairwell while I was over up in the bedroom or something, that's nice. It's a nice bit of mood and atmosphere.
It's pretty scary.
Yeah.
You even say it in the episode, if you thought that the REM pod indicated anything that
Anything
was
at all.
Noteworthy or dangerous,
Real
you'd be
or
very
dangerous,
alarmed.
yeah.
And I actually thought you were joking when you said the REM pod was going crazy. So
But it was.
To see the fact that it
Oh,
was
when I walked out and told you that?
because it wasn't going crazy during my solo. So
Yeah.
clearly they wanted to party with you, and maybe not with me. Which
Who
is
can
fine.
blame them? I'm a fun guy.
Sure, why not? Moving right along to our next segment, Phantom Files. You get it? It's like fan. It's like a pun. Where we look at fan-submitted art from throughout the
art.
season.
Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god, fan art.
Look, we got a lot of art. We got a lot to chew through here. So let's try and get through this as fast as we can, and maybe
Well, we can enjoy it. We don't have to, do a speed run here.
Oh, that's true. No, I'm just saying that there was
The
so
people
much.
worked hard on
There was so much cool art submitted by all of you guys that I felt bad.
Oh, holy moly! There is a lot here.
It felt like we needed to showcase as much of it as possible. So we're not going to do as much interaction with each piece of Wait. Oh,
we gonna do like a little?
Sorry, my tongue got tied there.
Are we gonna do a little montage?
Let me untie my tongue there really quick. Okay, that's better. Yeah, with each piece of art, we're not going to be able to do as much. So, but we do want to show it and give
Oh my
you
god,
guys
I'm
the
so excited.
opportunity
Oh my
for
god,
everyone who's
I
watching
want this
to
fan
see
art.
this great art because it's very it's a lot to chew on. All right, we got 19 here. Let's go to Twitter_Kelly Halsey 11.
Oh, that's
really
so cool.
Is that each of the locations?
Yo.
Wait, let me see.
Oh, it's kind of hard to tell. Oh no, it's just sort of locations we've gone through over the. That's cool.
That's so
Little
cool.
It is pretty cool.
That's great, Kelly.
Oh, I like the little animation.
Who we
That's
got
so
next?
cool.
This is from Tumblr, Sam of the Swamp. Is this your king? You with the little dummy.
Yeah, this is a great moment from St. Ignatius.
That's
of
great.
Me losing
I love
my mind
that.
in the hallway and holding a dummy up by its head.
Here's another one from Tumblr from CharPNG.
Tumblr?
Top
Top
tier.
tier.
Surrounded by a bunch of little ghoulies.
Very fun, very fun.
Nice,
We look a
I
little
like
different
that.
in these pictures. I can't place why we look different.
I don't know.
Let's go to Tumblr, Atomic Baz.
Yes.
Oh, another nice little animatic. I see us.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Oh,
Wait, let me
that's
see that. I wanna
cool.
see it. Whoa! Well, some red eyes. That's really cool, Atomic Baz.
That's
Thank
so
you for that.
cool.
Moving on to another Tumblr, Mac and Cheems. Got some really good art here. Me with my ghost net that's still, of course, in R&D. I'm trying to get the foomp sound as good as it could possibly can be. Look out for that net in future seasons. But we got our Jog King here, and we've been jogging ever since.
Okay, what's next? This is from
Inked Rings.
That's very lovely. Inked
Whoa,
rings. I love
that
the,
is
set back there. Looks very.
Oh, I'm gonna
dramatic.
check it out. This is another press play situation.
Then we've got Ravano with T. There's Ryan with your ghoul net.
Another. I love it. I love
See
the
the net
mention
there?
of the net.
Those
Also,
are cute.
we look
Those
like
are cute.
Funko Pops. Shane's
Yeah, we do
favorite.
look like little guys.
Moving on here from
Little
to Twitter.
lads.
This is WayneGBT_MP3. We got the professor in the Ghost Files gear.
Love to see that.
Ironic because he himself is a ghost now.
Yeah, maybe he's looking for the living.
I hope not. Going to Twitter now. Back to let's go to Bree_Chantel_art. This is just a beautiful rendering here.
Oh, that
Really
is
nice.
Very
beautiful.
inquisitive look on my face.
I like the
there.
style.
It's good style there.
Then from Twitter we got Cheesymation. Am I dead?
It looks like it. You look like you're a sopping wet ghoul there.
Oh, I don't mind that.
There was a lot of wet ghouls in
That's
this.
cool.
in
I
this
kinda
last
like
It
that.
was
That's a
wet,
cool
wet
style.
season and a wet episode.
Shane being here looks like he's doing his best Chief Puddle situation here. Maybe you should be that for Halloween.
Chief Puddle?
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. I really got to come up with a costume.
'Cause I can't think of. It's a little last minute. I hate when I can't figure out a costume at the last minute and I'm just scrambling.
Yeah. And you're like, what am I gonna be?
Because then you're kind of just in a situation where you're gonna put something together that's half-assed. You go to a costume party, everyone's really like doing it up.
Yeah.
And now you're just kind of showing up there, metaphorically.
I kind of did that on
empty-handed with this
Halloween, to be
half-assed
fair.
effort.
Yeah.
And maybe it's something
I
where you just bit
dressed
off
up as
more
an
than you could chew.
apocalypse
Yeah,
man.
that happens. Next one's from Bonnie's 3 a.m. time. That's us with two
that's cool.
big old spookies behind us. Love to see that.
Nice. Going to Twitter for Tenacious B.
Oh,
I like
cool.
that.
We look cool here.
Nice,
We look cool
that's
in a lot of
cool,
things. That's the fun thing about
nice.
fan art.
Oh,
Makes
I
you look
like
cooler than
those
you actually
ghosts.
are.
That's true. Continuing on, that JP Heron.
I did FL
fun
for
little,
Halloween. I mean, I just sat in a room and
it's
listened
a
to the
comic
Magnus
about the
Archives.
moment that I ripped ass to get you to shut your mouth.
Oh, yeah. Lovely.
Moving on to Instagram, the sad art man. And there's a sad little Ryan with, oh my god, there's like a demon Shane in the background. I didn't even realize that.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
guy.
Hi, Oak.
Continuing on Instagram.
I love them in the art. The
Lux
art is so
_la.
cool, right,
Incredible.
Oak?
This is just
Lux Law is actually.
That's
the person
cool.
who made the,
That's a cool one.
Yo!
That's
It was
movie
great.
poster like
incredible
level.
art as always. Continuing on, Carnivora _Leoparidae. This is me
It's for
fucking
Timmy.
doming Timmy in the face with a blue ball.
Hell yeah.
Right? It's awesome.
Moving on here to
Oh, the art is
Katarti.
so cool.
Another fun piece of art here.
Oh my god, I love like the arts that look
Schwamps
like.
on Instagram. It's a pretty
Oh, they're
accurate
so
rendering
cool.
of
I
your
love all these
proportions.
different
Yeah,
art
yeah,
styles.
yeah.
They're
But
so
for mine,
nice.
that's what I would look like if I had
Balls.
giant
Hello,
chain
Eric.
legs.
Yeah. And last but not least, who could forget
I
Captain
just that as
Elize.
Leatherface and went to a party.
Ooh, this is a
Nice. That's
spooky
cool.
That's a-
What is
that's
happening
cool.
to us here?
You look scary in general.
I
Look at
know,
your
I
face.
do.
If you
Big
stood
ones
in
even.
like behind doors like that and people opened it and you were just sitting there smiling like that,
That'd be freaky.
fucking freaky.
This is the tip of the iceberg of all the wonderful art we've seen this season. And thank you to everyone
Nice.
who
That's so
sent us
cool.
stuff and made stuff. It's been so fun to see it all. And it's fun to see everybody get excited about
love
the show.
that.
It's been a great season.
It's been a good season.
We got some questions to answer, right?
Oh yeah, it's time for the
I
last
kind of
section of
hope
the
they
show.
bring back like
Qua.
shrine stuff, but
We
I don't
say
know
qua.
how they would
You
do
say
it.
qua. Qua.
Qua.
Qua.
Qua.
No, we say it 3 times. Qua. Qua. Fuck it, it's qua time.
Qua.
This is Qua, where we answer questions directly from you, the viewers at home, including 2 questions every week exclusively from our patrons over on Patreon.
Who also, coincidentally, got to watch every episode of Ghost Files a day early this season and will be treated to behind-the-scenes updates and bloopers now that the season's over. That's fun.
That sounds...
We got to put up that blooper of me talking about popcorn for 2 minutes.
Let's get to the first question.
That's
here.
wonderful.
Yes,
thing.
these are from Patreon, I believe. What did puddle smell like? Sorry, this is from Snowy on Patreon. What did the puddle smell like?
Piss.
It smelled like piss, pee-pee, pss.
Nice.
It did. It's no, it smelled very like mineral-y, right?
No, yeah, it didn't... Yeah, it did kind of smell mineral-y. I think that's because it was on fucking cement.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and-
but it smelled almost like coppery, almost like
Now,
a.
hear me out.
What would I?
Are we
s-
sure there's
It
not
didn't
been
smell good.
leaking inside
But it
the
didn't
cement?
smell like like shit. It just smelled like go outside and sniff the ground.
When was
How's
the last
that?
time they checked
Find
the
some
sewage
cement
vent
somewhere
first?
and sniff it for a while.
Yeah.
Do that. That's the Ghost Files challenge. Go sniff some cement.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Continuing on with Patreon.
And you can get answers like that if you subscribe to our Patreon. There's a smaller pool of questions over there. Some more like. By the way, I'll hop on Patreon
It's a puddle
after this.
over there.
I'll answer some questions in the comments too, just for to give people a little end of the season bump over there.
We should call that the, because we're fishing from a pool of questions on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah.
But we're fishing from a puddle over on Patreon.
Oh, the Patreon puddle.
The Patreon puddle.
Yeah, it's
Patreon puddle.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go to Norms_Minions on Patreon for the debrief. Was it the snack or just the vibes of the house that made Ryan seem more normal during his solo investigation this time? I think it was both. The house's vibes were not. They weren't ominous or.
Yeah, it's a really nice house. I feel
would
like when
say.
the house
I
is
thought the
nice,
vibes
you
of the
don't get
house
as
were
scared.
pretty good. I mean, obviously the house was beautiful, but also anytime I have popcorn, it's going to improve my mood.
Another one from Patreon, or should we go to YouTube? TubeTown? Let's go to TubeTown.
I had popcorn yesterday, but I kind of want like buttery popcorn instead of kettle corn.
It says, what
Maybe.
is it like to go through family homes? Any specific thoughts on being in a place where kids used to play and things like that?
It does change the vibe of the investigation because it's much more personal. You're like you're going through someone's history essentially. 'Cause
Yeah.
What is a history but a catalog of ghosts?
Yeah.
It definitely brings a different air to the investigation. It actually does kind of make it a little creepier. There's something a little bit unsettling about a very nice, pristine home having some darkness under it.
A little less foreboding than the Sally house, but it is fun. There's a wonderful like guest book there, and it seems like a lot of people do stay there to like spend the night, see if they hear anything, and it's always fun to go through those guest books. You saw us doing a little bit.
Don't you mean the log book?
The log? The log?
Log book?
Logs.
Logs.
Log. Well, I don't know what just happened.
That was weird.
But
I really want to know what the
it's fun
inside
to go
joke
there
is.
and like read through it because it's fun to see everybody's experiences and read and be like, that's bullshit, that's bullshit, that's bullshit. These people are dumb. Really, I'm just kidding.
Let's go to Instagram.
Shane is
Instagram.
Jonathan
This
Sims
comes from
season
Noah
1 confirmed.
Seesaw. For the debrief, if you were stranded on an island, which 3 ghosts from this season would you bring with you and why? Bonus, what single communication device would you choose to bring?
What's the pool
boy
here?
and
Nighttime
right.
Dan is the only one that really.
Well,
Obviously,
it's not the pool.
nighttime.
It's not the pool. It's the puddle.
It's a puddle.
Chief Puddle.
So we got Chief Puddle. We got Nighttime Dan.
We got Devil Baby.
Devil Baby.
The screaming lady from I believe she was from Waverly or Ignatius. I can't recall. We got the nun.
I love the nun.
The nun from St. Ignatius. Charles Hull, the guy you killed.
Yeah.
For me, I'm gonna
Brian
have to
is
bring
Tim?
Nighttime Dan.
He's a shoo-in.
No.
Devil Baby. And then I'm probably gonna have to bring Chief Puddle because I want to see what his deal is.
Maybe?
Screaming
no,
woman.
because Ryan,
Yeah.
She's coming.
Good to have around.
I guess Tim does
Yeah,
bleed,
fun.
but I don't
Something to
think
do.
Tim is
Watch her
scared.
scream.
That's right. Keeps the environment vibrant and loud.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it keeps the energy up,
Yeah.
And
you could always be like, "Let me hear you scream!"
Can I hear you scream? And she'll just be like, ah! Be like, yeah, this is fun. All right, something to do. It's like having a television almost.
Or like a pet goat.
Devil Baby seems like it would be really good at climbing trees and knocking down little coconuts to eat.
That's true.
So I'd probably bring Devil Baby, and it's got to be Dan. It's
Yeah,
gotta
because
be Dan.
I mean, if you're already creating the soundscape
Nighttime
you
Dan.
created
Oh,
here
that's
with,
some fan art. That's
screaming,
fun.
You're gonna want some music to back the
Yeah,
vocals.
because we'll have screaming woman over here going, ah! We'll have Devil Baby knocking coconuts out of the tree, so
Yeah.
they'll be like, goom, 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 goom.
Exactly. Yeah.
And Nighttime Dan will be there, I don't know what he'll be
He'll
doing.
be chopping and screwing it up. He'll be recording, how like Ed Sheeran sometimes performs with his guitar and he
Oh,
presses
yeah,
that pedal
Ed.
and he records it and then he can loop it.
Yeah.
Nighttime Dan will be taking the screaming and it'll, instead of being ah, it'll be
And then, okay, wait, you do her. You'll be
The
Dan
chopped
on the
and- the
remix, and
chopped
I'll
and
be
screwed
I'll be
version?
I'll
Okay.
be coconuts falling out of the tree.
There we go.
Nice. Stellar. This is stellar.
That's good. I like that. Yeah. All right. Now, okay. All right.
Sorry. Yeah, really into it.
Started to sound like something different over there. Let us know in the comments which ghouls you'd love to be trapped on a desert island with.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, and what communication device? I'd probably bring the
I'd bring the Ovilus.
Ovilus.
It's Ovilus is an absolute blast.
I think so. Okay. Moving on to Twitter. Tweet qua.
Mac on Twitter, Macaroni Noodles says, wait, so when you do the Estes method, is it the same noise as the annoying original spirit box, and then some rando voice, or is it just the words you hear? I'm assuming that the grating sound
You hear
would make
that? I did like a little Jason reference. And I went, yeah, it was pretty good.
Isn't it like, aren't there like specific words that it's supposed to be? Like, I don't know what it is. Anyway, good for Jason. We love Jason. Power to Jason.
Okay, continue your
Great
question
guy. I'm assuming that the grating sound would make the Estes method unbearable. You do hear the
You do.
But there's something about it when you're blocking out the rest of the world. When it's blasting in a room, it's insufferable. But when you have the earphones on and you're blocking out, like, it doesn't have to be super loud because they're already noise canceling. So it's not super loud. You can't really hear anything else. You can close your eyes and drift away and just occasionally
It's night
say
white
what you
noise.
hear,
So
you
it's
know.
kind of like.
What it is, too.
I wouldn't think it would be that bad.
Bingo. Applebee's.
Log.
Log.
Let me think. Oh, and you know what it is? I think also when you have them in your ears, your only objective is just to say what you're hearing. Whereas if like you're doing it in a room, we're trying to think and like have a conversation while the noise is going. So it's just like focusing on a singular thing.
Yeah, it is nice. Like one person is
can't take them
worrying
serious
about
enough,
that
it's making it even
singularly.
harder.
The other person is just
Yeah,
trying to
it's
have a
because this is like
conversation.
around Halloween.
It's nice. It's nice.
Kind of
it's fun.
idea.
I haven't tired of it.
But
again,
yeah, like the thing is that
pseudoscience,
like they're just funny
like
lads.
the very
you know?
definition of it.
Another
There's no science underpinning this.
So that answers this question from Dean at Dean Novak 10 on Twitter. Did you have fun?
Yes!
It was a fun time.
This season has been an absolute fucking blast.
Thank you so much for tuning into this
It was
season of Ghost Files.
It
and
was
also for
really
watching
fun
this
to watch.
season of Debrief.
It was.
And
Agreed.
I guess if you're looking for more Ghost Files goodies to tide you over until next year, subscribe to
Next
Patreon
year?
to be kept in the loop on the production of season 2, which includes behind the scenes,
Next
bloopers,
year?
and more.
I
We've
didn't think it
already
was gonna be
started
that
shooting
long.
season 2, but there will be more going on throughout the year. We're going to be posting some stuff over on Patreon to keep you in the loop. If you're not a part of it, then you'll have to wait until the next season, unfortunately. But a lot of goodies going on over there. Also, keep your eyes peeled because Ryan is once again going to be posting absolutely unhinged videos begging you for your evidence for season 2.
That's right.
Because it's your evidence that compels us to go to places. So,
That's right.
If you're out there, you've got a spooky video or photo of a place, let us know. And if you want to see
This is a
even
travesty.
more of
It is a
us,
travesty.
we're here all the time. You can watch us
I didn't think
read
it was
and
gonna
react
be
to
next year,
spooky
but that kind
stories
of makes
written
sense
by
that they would
you
only do this
on Are You
around
Scared?
Halloween.
Or you can watch us read and react to spooky stories written by you as well while drinking in Too Many Spirits, and oftentimes those are ghost stories. So
the power of evidence
they're very
compels
scary.
you.
And if you're over
I
the
don't think
ghouls
they
and
would
ghosts, you can check out
to
Top 5
Canada, so-
Beatdown returning in January.
And of course, as some of you may know, we also have this show called Puppet History, which is returning this month.
I feel
The show
like
is a blast.
I need to watch Puppet History
we cover
because I heard there's
very
lore.
strange history
And I kind of want to know what the
lessons
lore
from
is.
throughout time. And Ryan is you have a great time on that show, don't you?
Sure.
Yeah. The new season's starting in
I
a
love their
couple
videos
weeks.
of Good Mystical Morning.
You got time
Yeah.
to catch up.
Us, we need
So
to
then
go
you can
ghost
find
hunt.
out how the hell we're doing it, because the
I
host
think ghost hunt would be fun.
is dead. How did you?
It should be interesting.
That's it from us, guys. Really, thank you all for showing up and supporting Ghost Files and making this season such a success. We really couldn't have done it without you if it wasn't for your support, but also
was
your
fun.
evidence and
I
just
think on,
it's
like,
been an amazing thing. We
Fridays
went
now,
on
I
tour.
think it
That's
will
all
be
thanks
like-
to you guys.
It was an incredible
A
season.
variety
It was a
game
crazy
type
time.
thing because they
And,
kind of already have a spooky day on
I
Thursdays.
can't wait
but
to do it again. So I guess we'll see you all next year for Ghost Files Season 2. But you could see more of us on those other shows.
That's right. Man, I can't believe season 2
Apparently, I already have
already.
been in one
Damn.
of the ghost spots around here.
That is crazy.
I mean, to be
What if we
fair,
did season 2 as well?
like
That would be cool.
Damn,
we
man.
are actively in the most
What
haunted
if we
place
logged
in
that
Canada.
down for
Locked that down, you mean?
Like-
Log?
No, like, I thought I said
You
log.
know?
It sounded like you said log.
I didn't say log. Wait, log.
Log?
Damn.
Log?
Damn.
Log.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next year. Bye for Ghost Files.
Bye. Nice. Well, there we go. We finished Ghost Files. It's all done. All done. No more Ghost Files. Wouldn't be surprised if the airport was haunted either. Probably. I mean, you can just go look it up. Okay. Now... Oh my god. So that's kind of my plan for today. So, okay. So, tomorrow I'm not going to be streaming, but Cakebird's going to be streaming. Cakebird is going to be streaming at, I think, 3 or 4 PST. Going to be playing Mad Libs with viewers, so come to that. I will definitely be in chat if I'm not in the VC. I'm not sure if they want people in the VC or not, but if not, I'm going to definitely be in chat. And then afterwards, Cryptic Void is going to be doing a stream where we're all going to be playing Goose Goose Duck because it is their birthday. So definitely come to that. Sunday, I don't know what I'm doing. No, I do know what I'm doing. Sunday, there's a thing happening, guys. There's a thing happening on Sunday. There is a 30-day SMP starting. There's going to be a Minecraft server that's going to be open for 30 days only. And there's going to be a bunch of people on there. I think most of them stream. Some of them make YouTube videos. And then there's going to be other people that are just kind of like there to like fill out space so that there's people. And it's going to be open for 30 days. And yeah. This is like the game I can still play with you guys. I mean, Keith, you're gonna have to talk to other people about it because it's not my thing. I'm just gonna be there. Yeah, so that's gonna be really cool. Because oh my god, I'm so excited to be like the concept of a 30-day SMP, like I also have an idea for like like either a 100-day or a year-long SMP where like I have like this whole idea for it. But like I really like the idea of being on an SMP where everyone knows it's like, okay, you have 30 days to do everything that you want to do. And I think I've already said this on stream, but my plan for it is that the first day I'm going to log on, and I'm not going to have a plan for the first day. So the first day we're going to do normal Minecraft things. We're going to gather wood and build a house and whatever, find a nice spot to build. And if I get like redeemed long knitting break dragon, I'm ending. Dragon, I'm ending. Bruh. I'm just gonna have to refund you the points, man, because I simply am ending. So anyways, I'm still setting up, okay. Okay. Dragon, when are you going live? Weren't you going live at 7:30? Because I'm pretty sure aren't you going live at 7:30? Isn't that what you said? Yeah, 7:30. In 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm not staying live for that long. I'm simply ending. I'm so sorry, man. I'm really sorry, but I'm not staying live for that long. I'm sure everyone who's here who would like to watch you are going to come over and watch you. Sorry, I was talking about the 30-day SMP. So, yeah, so the first day, I'm just gonna see what, like, happens, like, because we have, there's gonna be a proximity chat and everything like that, and all that sort of stuff. So we're going to, so I'm just gonna see kind of, like, what happens, because it might be the thing where, like, I get brought into, like, someone else's, like, story that they want to make, or into a build or whatever. And if that's not the case, the second time I log on, I'm going to start building a library because I think it would be kind of cool to build a library and convince people to like write books about what they're doing and put them in the library. I think that'd be cool. So anyways, so yeah, so at 7:30 or 7:20 or whenever Dragon goes live, feel free to join Dragon what they're doing. But I am going to raid the Swagon. Because I have been really enjoying the Horizons SMP, and it is a joinable server, so if you guys want to join the server, you guys can put in an application, everything like that. It's not a guarantee. They definitely they check your application to see if they want you on there, but I haven't put one because I knew that the 30-day SMP was happening, and I didn't want to have like 5 Minecraft servers going at the same time. Don't tell him that though, because like I feel like at this point he's probably like kind of like assumed that I'm going to put an application because I've rated him a couple times so far. Yeah.